Finster's telling his chat that Mercedes is good cars. I don't know much about Mercedes other than that it's German. So I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know if they're good cars or not. I can't really. I've never owned a Mercedes, so I don't know, man. Fuck, dude. I need my headphones. Hold on, 1 second, chat. Okay, chat. Now I believe this will work. Now I can put some background music. I don't care about you, Adblock Plus. God damn it. There we go. Okay, I found it. Can Finn even drive? As far as I know, no. Alright, chat. Hello! Hello. It is Femboy Hours. I feel like my camera looks blurry for some reason, and I don't know why. That's probably better. Hello. Hello. God damn it. This room is too fucking echoey. Thank you, Teller's Office subscription. Thank you so much. I heard that from my headphones, and I'm like, the fuck? I think Cam is getting too much light from the window. Maybe. Let me turn off this light, see if that changes anything. Not really. What if I turn off this light? Thank you, Cuddle Bear, for the subscription. That looks even worse. Oh, damn. Why is this suck so bad? God damn it. Hold on. Clean the lens, maybe? I don't really have anything to clean the lens with. I don't want to use, like, my thumb. I don't have, like, a microfiber cloth, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really have it. Is it the lens, you think? I suppose it could be. Also, like, the contrast is too high on this camera. It always has been. I need to, like, lower the contrast. It's, like, just a little bit. Hold on. Video capture device. Properties. No. Filters. Edit filters. Color filter. Color correction. Add. A contrast. Turn it down like a little bit. Not that much. Like right there. Maybe? No. No, that's not it. Fuck. That looks better. Astra the Daywalker cardigan. I know, it's a good cardigan. I love this cardigan. I love it a lot. I'm starting to dig this hat. You're giving me some Southern girl vibes now. This is my... fuck, dude, it is blurry. Hold on. It's like pixelated. Hold on, I'm gonna try restarting my camera here. It's been a while. How's it going? It's fucking going. That's how it's going all right. What is the light in there? I didn't even know. That looks the exact same. Okay, well, anyway, Northwestern vibes. I'm a cowboy. No, this is like my this hat's now like the get shit done hat. It's like the go out and I don't want to look, or I don't want to like be super fancy hat. See, chat, I rode my bike like an hour before the stream to like a convenience store to get salt because I didn't have salt, like at all. Have you guys ever run out of salt? That's a depressing thing. I wasn't prepared for that. You guys ever like have the little salt grinders and you're doing the thing and you're like fucking, you know, it's going on the food, but all of a sudden it just stops and there's no more salt and you're just left with disappointment and the not salt. I made jambalaya yesterday and it was good, but it needed more fucking salt and I didn't have any. It's a salt grinder. You've never heard of a fucking salt grinder? Wow. Anyway, it's like, yeah, so I had to go to the store to get salt. But critically, chat, I was too lazy to find another outfit to put on. Or something to put on over this. So I went in this outfit, chat. This is how I went to the store today. Was like this. In proper uniform style. This is how I did it. You grounded in public? I wore this in public. It was kind of girl mode. Even though I wasn't really trying. The Benton snap. Was it girl mode? I don't know. Because I didn't like say anything. And I was just going to the gas station. But I guess it kind of was. You got out alive? And you got out alive? Thank you, Lilo Girl, for the subscription. Also, Cuddle Bear, thank you for the 11 months. I don't know if I mentioned that. Thank you, Cuddle Bear. Them hips. It's like, fuck, dude. Also, chat. Look, girl to me. It's not all girls in Florida go to the store in bikinis. I don't know about that one. It's also March, you know. It's not exactly like that warm out yet. Though it was warm enough that I didn't want to wear the cardigan. But yeah, I got new earrings. Well, they're not new. I've had them for a bit, but I haven't like worn different earrings yet because like the ear studs. You're supposed to leave the ear studs that you have in for like half a year before you like use anything else. I think I'm at the point where I can. You turning into a glam girl? No. But I think I'm getting to the point where, like, I can use other things other than just ear studs now. Which ones are they? They're, I don't know if you can see this, but they're, like, they're kind of hard to see, but they're little circles. They got little, like, pearly bits in them. They're pretty cute. But I'm wearing them because, like, my other ear studs, like, the little, like, rainbow ones I have, I love them. They're fucking awesome. But they don't... They have the little bit that goes on the other side of it to keep it in your ear fell off, and I keep losing it. And like I almost lost one, but then I found it. I was like, oh fuck yeah! But I need to get like a new thing to like lock them into my ear. You know what I mean? Sun's out, guns out. Astra, shame. But asking you if you wanted earrings. I do like earrings. I do. I just have never actually been able to wear like proper like hanging earrings before though. Like I've never done that. I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna like irritate my ears or not. Like I don't know if this material is different or something. It's gonna irritate. So far so good. But I needed something to like put in my ears so that the hole doesn't close. You know what I mean? I had to have something so that the holes didn't close. So this is what I've been wearing these for a little bit so I can, you know. I do like earrings. I want more necklaces. I need more necklaces. I was thinking about like how I have So okay, all right. I need to like. It's just a ball of hair here. It's my hair. Where the fuck did that come from? Anyway, I've been like. Wait, what? Why are there 3 Lilo girl follows? How does that work? What? Anyway, guns up, buns out. Thank you, Kevin with depression, for following. Get them big hoop earrings, girl. I don't want the big hoop earrings. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Like, I like cute earrings that are like. I don't know. I think they're pretty cute. It's hard to like show them off on camera. Because my camera is like for some reason blurry as shit. I don't know why, but they're pretty nice. But like, okay, so chat. Like I woke up, 80s fit for when the BMW's back on the road. That's a good idea. But fuck, dude. So the BMW's been down, right? I've needed a new alternator for it for a while. My roommate has a pickle jar earrings I like to steal. Pickle jar earrings? What the fuck? Pickle jar earrings. What kind of... I'm like interested in what different earrings I can get. I'm gonna look them up on Amazon after I tell the story. But basically, if you guys are wondering where I was, yes, last Saturday. I didn't stream last Saturday because I woke up. Yeah, no. I woke up on Saturday to like Jizzy saying, all right, we need to go to Tampa right now. And I was like, okay. And so I ended up spending like we had to go into Tampa and spend a couple days there. And I wasn't like prepared for it at all. So I was just like, fuck. And so then I had to like be there. And now we don't have a car at all. So we had to like ride our bikes to the store. It was great. But the BMW is being looked at because I don't know why, but it's being looked at by like a shop because the guy I had it at Jizzy's stepdad's house and he wanted it to go get checked out. So that's what. So he sent it to a shop to go get checked out. So now we're just waiting on that, even though I kind of know what the problem is. But we're just waiting on that, and then hopefully I'll get my car back soon. But I don't know. So it's kind of been like. It's been a bit of like a fucking a thing. Meeting pickle jar earrings, but that's where I was all weekend. Pickle jar. I don't know about that. That's. Ooh, wow. That's a new one right there. That's a new one. That right there. I don't know about that. That's pretty fucking funny though. What other earrings? Funny earrings. What other shit can we get on Etsy? Etsy has a bunch of shit. Oh my god. Bubble buddy. Yo, what the functional? Oh, Jesus Christ. This is the most... Now, this is like... the boss of like goth earrings right here. There's like, if you're like really goth, this is like the perfect earring. Look at that though. Look at that little dude. Yeah, that one's pretty fucking. That one goes hard. That one goes hard. The VHS, that's pretty good. I like that too. There's some good ones. Toilet bowls. Oh, that was kind of cute. I like that. Those are actually really cute. Fuck. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Please shorten your URLs. Yes, please shorten them. To match the pendant. Oh, I guess yeah, that would match. That would match my necklace. These ones, I like those. I like those a lot. They would match the necklace. They would match. Wonder here. Palm tree earrings. That's kind of clever though. That's kind of weird. I don't know how that would look. I don't know how that would look on me, but that's kind of interesting. There's a lot of palm tree earrings. I like those. Those are nice. Those ones are pretty nice. Because here's the problem with earrings. Is you never really know if it's going to, like, look good on you. You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of just like, I hope this looks good on me. Ooh, I like that. That's kind of cool. I like the color. I like the rainbow. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker. These ones are also good. I like amethyst. I don't know. I like earrings. The palm leaf ones I like. Imagine being a licensed mechanic and still have to take it to the shop. I mean, I wasn't the one who took it there. I don't really know why it was taken there, to be honest with you. But it was in his driveway, and I'm not going to complain because he was letting me keep it there for a little bit. So it was just like, you know what? Yep, not gonna complain because it's like, fuck, if he's gonna pay for it and it's in his driveway, then it's like, yeah, he can do that if he wants. Even though I already kind of know what the problem is, so it's like, I don't know, it would have probably been easier just to order the part and do the job instead of having it taken there. But I'm not paying for it, so I am not going to complain. Dude, why the fuck does my camera look so blurry? What the fuck? It looks like, is it like the overlight because of the outside? I wonder if I turn off all the lights if it would look better. Bay of silver and sterling silver. I don't like silver earring. Well, those are cute though. I like those palm trees. But I don't know if it's sterling silver or what. But I tried the first ear studs I got. The first ones, damn, those are kind of expensive. The first ones I got were like, I don't know if they were silver or nickel or what, but they hurt my ears. My ears did not like that material. And it's like, I went to like the shitty like ear pierce stand in a Walmart and they did a way better job. I don't know. Cause like my face is still, I'm in focus, right? God. As the one thing about this camera that I absolutely despise is I can never get in focus. Ever. It's not possible. Looks pretty sharp to me. Maybe it's just the monitor. It might be the monitor. I think it got damaged when it was in shipping, so maybe it's just the monitor. That shouldn't cost that much for just an alternator swap. I mean, you gotta buy a new alternator. You know what I mean? That's the thing that's like that is what. Yeah, I don't know, man. Listen, I'm not gonna complain because I'm not. It's like, it was at his house. If he wanted to do it his way, I'm just gonna let him do it. I'm not gonna argue with that. But I think it just needs an alternator, I'm pretty sure. And plus, I don't feel like it's like, who knows? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not the greatest mechanic of all time. Like, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's something that I didn't notice, or it's something else. Who knows? But thank you, Tracing, for 400 bits. Thank you so much. I don't know, but I'm 90% sure it's the alternator and or the coil and or both. So I was just figuring I was gonna replace them both, but you know, it's like it's gonna end up being about $200, but it's like you know, my shop may also charge a diagnostic and upmark for parts. Well, this shop is like a family friend, so they're not gonna charge us to look at it. So plus, like, okay. So I come from Iowa, and literally any shop you take a car to in Iowa, they're going to charge you a diagnostic fee. Every single one of them. And apparently, every single time I mention that down here, someone is like, what? People do that? Because in Florida, I guess you can just have people you can just take it to a shop, and they'll diagnose your car without charging you, I guess. But in Iowa, it's like a $200 like diagnostic fee every single time. And it's like, before they even touch the car, that's how much they pay. And so I don't know what the deal with that is. So I don't know. I do kind of hate the fact that it is at a shop, though, because I fucking hate other people touching my car. But again, I'm not biting the hand that feeds me. There aren't any AutoZones in Iowa. An AutoZone is not going to diagnose your car. Anytime, if you think that AutoZone is anything more than a couple of underpaid high schoolers that know jack shit about cars, you're not Don't get car advice from AutoZone. Get car parts from AutoZone. Do not get car advice from AutoZone. Please, trust me. Do not do it. 99% of the people working at AutoZone have no fucking clue what they're talking about. Sounds like a ripoff to me. See, Jizzy used to work at AutoZone, so he knows. He knew what he was talking about. I trust Jizzy, but I don't trust anybody else at AutoZone. Clearly, Iowa mechanics need to ship their cows to Florida for free diagnostics. Their cars, yeah. Here in Hawaii, there's a huge shortage of mechanic shops. Local Porsche and Subaru Boxer shop is 3 week, even if you have your family. Damn, that's fucked up. I'm a BRZ owner. Beer, yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's, damn, you know, shit. This is why I work on my own cars normally. But it is frustrating because it's like, man, I can't look at it. I can't have it. I don't have my car here. And plus, I don't have my keys. I don't have my P.O. Box keys. I can't go to the P.O. Box. I don't even have my mailbox keys because they're all on the fucking key ring with my car keys. So now it's like, shit. Fuck. I don't know what to do. But what do you mean by diagnose exactly? Like plug a scan tool and tell you the codes, right? No. It's too old for that. You're not going to get... It's not that kind of car where you can just plug it in and get codes. It's like... There is a computer, and I believe there is a port for that, but it's not anything modern or you'd use. But did I get my PS2? I did. Thank you very much. I did not have to transport this computer upstairs this time before I streamed. It was great. But no, all I want them to do is to test the alternator. That's all I wanted them to do. That's all I really care about. I don't care about anything else. I told the guy, listen, I'm pretty sure it's alternator. Just test the alternator. That's all I care about. If it is the alternator, and if that shop knows what they're doing, they'll be able to test the alternator and tell me if it's good or bad. And that will just tell me everything I need to know. Because I can't test an alternator because I don't have the tools to test an alternator, namely a multimeter. So since I don't have a multimeter, I can't test it myself. So I figure it's like, might as well just have them test it. But especially since I'm not paying for it to go there, so... Diagnostic fee means a mechanic has to figure out what parts to replace. It's an hourly troubleshooting fee. Well, yeah, not every shop charges that, though. Any news on the RX-7? No, unfortunately. It's like I want to transport it here, but it's like, it's going to be like $2,000, man. I ain't got $2,000. Like, fuck. I don't like it. You can always trust the Gizzard Wizard. Exactly. Yeah. By diagnose, Professor Pussycat is more like an in-depth process. It's what you do when you're a mechanic and someone brings their car in and they don't know what the problem is. You have to figure out what the problem is, how much it's going to cost to fix, and the estimated time it's going to be to fix it. Don't all the auto parts stores test alternators in Pennsylvania? All of them will do that or code check for free. I don't know. I don't know if they do that. I don't know if they test alternators. They might at AutoZone, but I wasn't the one who decided to take it somewhere. That wasn't my idea. So, but most parts retailers can bench test alternators, coils, and batteries. Yeah, but again, I don't really trust people at AutoZone to know half of what they're talking about. But I don't really like the fact that some random dude is driving it either, and it's like kind of annoying because I wish that I wish that I knew what was going on with my car. Last time I left my car where I didn't know if it was gonna be safe. Someone backed the fuck into it, and so I'm a bit like It was like, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit salty about the whole thing, but it's okay. Which company has the best code checker or is most reliable? Still Toyota? Oh, I don't know. It's each company has their own code in their own system, and a lot of more expensive brands will make it so only one type of reader can actually read it. So for BMW, if you had a modern BMW, you're not gonna find you're not gonna be able to test the code at an AutoZone because the codes that they put in there, you have to have BMW's proprietary $10,000 code checker. And if you don't have that, you're never going to get any actual codes. And so you have to take it to the BMW dealership. But My car's too old for that, so it doesn't matter anyway. Giving up on the insurance? I'm not giving up yet, but it's like, what am I supposed to do? I can't take the car to... I can't take the guy to court, right? I was talking about this with somebody recently, and it's like, I can't take the guy to court because it's $400 to take someone to court, and I don't have $400 to spare to take someone to court. Plus, that's assuming that I get a ruling in my favor. And I probably will get a ruling in my favor, but that doesn't mean that they're going to pay me. It's like, if the guy doesn't have any money, first of all, if the guy's here illegally, or if he just doesn't have the money and has kids, I'm not getting paid. There's just no way. It's like, TJEC VCDN program, it's free. That doesn't work on everything. It's like, there are like Toyota's onboard computer system fundamentally works differently than BMW's onboard computer system. And so if you want to check the codes on one of them, you need BMW's proprietary or Toyota's proprietary code program. There are scan tools and hand tools that work on every car, but there are certain codes that are locked behind like a paywall, I guess you could say. Like, BMW will let most scanners see some codes, just not all of them. Fit check? Okay, fit check, hold on. It's not a super exciting fit today. I'm gonna put on another fit here at some point. I brought this thing up. I don't know how to put this on or if it's gonna look good or what, but I have some other fits up here, so I'm gonna change my outfit at some point this stream. I hack the dealer locks off all the time for 20 USD. Can you do that on every car though? I feel like that's not doable on a lot of cars, like especially like BMW or especially German cars where they don't want you working on your own car. Yeah, like American cars, yeah, you can probably do that. But on German cars, fuck no. It's like it doesn't matter if you buy a $1,000 code reader, it's not gonna read every code unless you buy BMW's code reader. It's all fun and games until you have to diagnose an abandoned 80s EFI system like GM's computerized carbon caddy ignition system or early 80s Mopar lean burn V8 EFIs. Yeah. Abandoned 80s EFI system. I mean, that kind of is what I'm working with, to be honest with you. But I do it to all cars. I don't know, man. Like, there's some of those codes are notoriously hard to get into. They spend... BMW, I mean, I guess I keep name dropping BMW, but I really mean just certain companies like BMW, Audi, Volkswagen. They pay millions of dollars to create an onboard computer system, and they don't want people being able to access it. So they don't I don't know, they don't like that. I don't know how you do that. How do you unlock that? You gotta hack the car, I guess, but then your warranty's out the window, so fuck it. You're totally wrong. It's illegal to do that to Astra. What? To like, wait, what? It's illegal. Hold on. First of all, it's not illegal to do anything to your own car. You can hack the code on your own car and you can jailbreak your car if you want to. There's no laws against that as far as I'm aware. But in terms of like, BMW and Audi and those companies pay millions of dollars to make sure you can't jailbreak the car. Trust me, if you think you have all the codes, you probably don't. BMW has a huge profit on dealership repairs. Yeah, that's why they do it. That literally is why they do it. If you have to take your car, your BMW to a BMW dealership to get the whole code system. You can take it to AutoZone and they'll give you some codes like, oh, you're getting a misfire here or there or whatever. But the deep codes where it's actually telling you the deep specific things that it knows, you have to have BMW's reader or else you're just not going to get it. Here's the thing, hash for brakes all cars. Does it really though? Does it? I mean, shit, dude, I don't know. It could. I don't know. It might. I have no idea. It could just work on all cars. But I feel like they use different operating systems. But I'm not sure. I'm not like a wizard at that kind of stuff. What is my jean size? These are small. But it depends. You could buy, like, I have, like, 3 pairs of these exact jeans, and all of them fit me different. I'm actually, that's kind of a bit out of date, though, that measurements. I'm, like, 10 pounds under that right now. But I'm trying to go back up to 120, so. It's okay. It sure doesn't live in Europe. Different laws than USA. Wait, why did you time him out? Yeah, no, I don't know if it's illegal in goddamn Britain, but here in the US of A, it's legal, all right. I'll tell you what. It's legal, all right. Was that why some BMW cars values are so low because they are so expensive to fix? Yeah. For example, like my dad had a Z4, like a BMW Z4. For a while, he really liked it. I loved that car. That was a great car. I loved it. But he was spending thousands of dollars a year to upkeep it, not to fix it, but just to do the preventative maintenance on a BMW for that new of a BMW is thousands of dollars a year. It's like crazy how much it costs to upkeep a Z4. So you can find a Z4 on Craigslist with like relatively low miles for like $8,000, $8 to $13,000, and they're fucking nice cars, but. You got to assume that the guy who owned it before did not do that maintenance. And you got to assume that if you're not going to start doing the preventative maintenance on it, it's going to break eventually and it's going to cost thousands of dollars to fix. So, he told you to shut up. Aw, man. See, Tracy, you got too much of an itchy trinky figure. If someone tells me to shut up, I want to fucking make fun of them, man. Like, seriously. Come on, Tracy. You keep taking away my fun. Listen, man. Okay, it's just for 30 seconds. That's fine. Listen, if you think it's like, I'm sorry, Trey Racing. You did a good job. Thank you, Trey Racing. But it's like, shut up, Astra. Listen, you think I just job? You can't do that. I literally, that can't touch me. You can't upset me by telling me to shut up there because I live in America and I've got guns. Imagine being mad at someone for thinking that something is illegal, but it's only because it's illegal in your country. It seems that my American superiority has caused some controversy. Here's the thing: I have the access codes to read for free. All I had to do is clone the software off of them and use that to break my way in from there. It's simply copy paste car to car. That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot of work and a lot of effort. But I don't know if that works for every car, but I'm sure that works for most of them, I would assume. It is like hard though, because you got to think they are actively trying to prevent you from doing that. There are people spending millions of dollars to prevent you from doing exactly what you're talking about right now, Doctor. But if you can do it. When Asher talks about vacuum tubes, I want to tell Asher to shut the fuck up. Hey, listen, man, vacuum tubes are cool. Vacuum tubes are cool. Mea culpa. It's like, man, I've been so itching to like just pound on somebody. Evil Stra's been like itching to come out, man. If someone is in chat being a fucking goober, I was like, oh, come on. Come on, I can take it. I'm like Goku. Come on, fight me. I heard you were strong. Trey always got my back. Trey always does have my back. Thank you, Trey. It's funny. Yeah, $20 is $20. I mean, shit, dude. I would ask for that service, but I don't drive a car new enough to need that. Forged in the fires of 4chan. Chat was divided on Astra 762's weekly tube hour, but we all know which part was originally chat was right about liking tubes. Does half of my chat not like the tube hour? I haven't done it like a long. God damn it, this fucking piece of shit. I haven't done like a long stream like that in a while, like a tube stream like that in a hot minute. This is so irritating. Please tighten, you son of a bitch. It keeps loosening and like look at this. I've got to find a better way of mounting this, man. This is fucking. There we go. Hopefully that's better. There was one guy who claimed to be an EE student on 762 who couldn't stand it. It was hilarious how it triggered him. An EE student, like a electronics student, and was he upset? Like, was he trying to claim that I was like saying incorrect information? I don't remember that. Electrical engineer? I don't remember that. Or was he just triggered because I liked old technology? I should let Astra play with her food before she devours it. It's interesting your choice in a while because you know it is interesting every once in a while because you really know your stuff. But yeah, I mean I try not to like I try not to go too hard like if on something. Like there are times when I would just be like I want to talk about something and I don't care if people don't like it because I like it. But there are other times I do try to like keep it like tamed a little bit, you know, because it was old stuff, man. Get triggered, man. Imagine not liking old technology. How do you mean that? How do you mean that? I consider EE major, but Calc 2 is a real bitch. Yeah, I mean, I was like considering that for a little bit before I was like a major stream or major streamer. Before I did streaming full time, I was like, I thought about doing like aeronautical engineering, mechanical engineering, or electronic engineering, but all of that requires a lot of math, and I fucking hate math, dude. I hate math like I hate exercise. I rode my bike earlier, like just before the stream to go get salt, and I got back and I was so fucking like, I hate exercise, man. Exercise is dumb. It's not fun. It's not fun, chat. Anyone who tells you exercise is like fun is lying. It's not. It sucks. I don't ever want to do it again. Sinksy says that engineering was a no for me. I like engineering. I like mechanical engineering, but I hear like the job market for that is not like. Am I smart enough for it? I feel like I could do, especially mechanical engineering. Mechanical engineering is like my strong suit, but it's like I would love to be in school for mechanical engineering. I would not like to be a mechanical engineer because I don't want to stand behind a desk for 8 hours a day, putting in like I just can't think that job is like. I just don't think that job is like great for me, to be honest. I just don't think it is. I hate math and exercise is dumb. Bimbo Astra. If you stick with exercise, it gets better. I know it gets better, but like, ugh. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like the way it makes me look. I don't like the way it does. I don't like any part of it. It's like while I'm doing the exercise, I hate it. But you're supposed to feel good after. I don't feel good after. It's like exercise is great when you like the results that it gives you. Like if you're like looking buff and swole, but I don't want to look that. I don't want a six. I'm not Nano. I don't want a 6-pack abs. I don't want washboard abs. I don't want toned like muscly legs. I don't. I can see you as a teacher. And today, class, we'll turn your school books to page 58. Today we're talking about the nucleus of the cell. The nucleus is the mitochondria of the cell. I was homeschooled, chat. Forgive me. I need to like. I seen their whistleblower is not a good HR recruitment too. I hear Boeing is hiring. I like aeronautical engineering. I know how planes work for the most part. Like I understand all the elements that go into flight. Like if someone told me, like if I was transported back in time and the king was like, you must build an aircraft with all my, and you know, I had like funding, I could probably get something that flies. Like I understand how aerodynamics work well enough to understand. Like I know the difference between like foils and like the different kinds of foils and how some of them are better for going faster, while some of them are better for going slower. I understand that at least a little bit to like a base level, you know. Body weight exercise is for 20 only. I mean, I don't know. I don't. What would I get from exercising other than just being healthier? Because obviously that's probably like a good reason, but like, fuck, I don't. I still like it. like it. I like the way it feels. It feels bad. It feels bad. I don't like upper body workouts at all. I don't like it. I bet you would love dancing. I don't know. I've never really danced before. Like I've never actually like been to a party and like properly danced. You know what I mean? Yeah, aeronautical engineering is a lot of math. It is a lot of math. Because you got to think about it. It's like, well, if you're going to calculate, how much lift you're going to get out of a certain airfoil, you also have to know how much lift you need for how much weight you're trying to, how much your aircraft weighs. But not only that, you have to worry about how much your aircraft weighs. You have to worry about the center of gravity on your aircraft. But you also have to worry about the center of lift. And the center of lift needs to be either right in front of or right behind the center of gravity, so that when the aircraft is going, it lifts the aircraft up and it doesn't flop over. You know what I mean? If you have the wings in just the wrong spot, it can fuck everything up. Where are the cats tonight? Bucket Movie are downstairs. Peanut's in here. We've been keeping Peanut in here because she likes it a lot. She likes this room, I think, a little bit better than the other, and then they like it outside because it's more room. It's two cats, So we've been keeping Peanut in here, and she likes it. You get Peanut. You get Peanut. Hi, Peanut. What is my foot cut on? Here's a Peanut. Peanut doesn't like to be held as much. That's on electric planes. I wouldn't trust it, but I guess that's kind of the thing in aeronautical engineering and all things aero, I guess, is everything's redundant. There's so much redundancy. If you look on a modern jet, everything's redundant. It has to be. And so it's who's Peanut? That's Peanut. There's an emote. It's Peanut. This is Peanut. She's Moogie's sister. I know it doesn't look like it, but they are actually sisters. In 2030, here in Hawaii, we will have electric ecroplan. Electric ecronoplan? What the fuck is that? What is that? I don't know. I knew somebody who was into aerospace, a lot for a while. I actually dated a guy, long distance for, a couple months, and he was really he was he was a pilot's son. He was really into it. He wanted to be a pilot, everything like that. And it was just man, what I heard about that industry and everybody who is a pilot is just I don't know, man. It's when I think of if someone comes up to me and tells me they're in the aeronautical industry, I'm gonna go, depending on who they are. If they're air traffic control, they're probably a nice guy. But if they're the pilot, they're probably really full of themselves. Really, full of themselves. Not all pilots, but a lot of pilots are just super, super what? You weren't free flying when you were 14? You shouldn't be a pilot. You don't have the right. That kind of shit. Where it was just fuck you, man. God. Speaking of planes, you see Belle Delphine, got her license? That's cool. I want to get my, literally, I want to get my, I want to get my pilot's license. I want to be able to fly a plane. But I've been so turned off by, the whole industry and how, full of themselves some of it is, that it's just oh my God. They were, for instance, you guys remember when, Whistling Diesel, bought, a really piece of shit plane that was not airworthy at all? It was one of those situations where this plane would have cost, probably $50,000, if not more, just to get it airworthy. So he bought it as, oh, I'll just fucking drive it on the ground and destroy it, right? That's what he does. It's Whistling Diesel. The amount of fucking boomers who were so triggered by that because he disrespected an aircraft. He committed a cardinal sin in the air, in the, world of pilots. And it was just oh my God, you guys are so full of yourselves. Fuck you. And there are good pilots. They're definitely good pilots. There are some good ones out there, and there are a lot of people in that industry who I bet are very nice people. So I'm not. I shouldn't say that the industry as a whole is bad, but I don't know. In my experience, I've known a handful of pilots, and like 90% of them are really like full of themselves. If everyone calls you captain all night long, you're gonna get a big head. It's not just that; it's just the elitism. It's like the elite. Like you have to. It's kind of like you have to be training to be a pilot from when you're a baby to be a real pilot. You're not a pilot if you just want to try to do it when you're in your 20s or something. It's like legitimately. Like this friend I hadn't been on like a free flight yet, and he hadn't gotten his own like license to do that yet or something, and it was like a real problem for him because he was like saying how like he was gonna have trouble getting a job in the industry because he did it later by a couple years. I don't know. Maybe it's like I don't know. Who knows? It might not be the real case. Who knows? But it's like that's what I heard, and so like every time I like see like pilots or something, I'm just like. Then again, there are nice pilots out there. I met nice ones, so it's like it's not like all of them. It's definitely there are good ones. There are just a lot of bad eggs in that industry. I bet that he's gonna buy a Nissan R34 and crush it while it's legal to import. But if he did do that, that's his right. Like honestly, like who cares? I get it that it's like oh he's destroying like a nice piece of equipment that I want. You're just jealous. You're just jealous. If you're mad at him, you're just jealous that he has more money and can buy shit that you want, and then what he chose to do with his shit that he bought was destroy. Then it's his fucking choice. You know what I mean? Isn't that just Italian for teacher? The title that kills me is Maestro is so grandiose. Yeah. Florida is known for flight schools. They trained the 9/11 guys. Ooh. There are flight schools around here. I live like around flight things, so I know like I've seen it and I'm tempted, like I want to go and get like my pilot's license, but I just know that like if I do that I'm gonna have to deal with people who are just fucking pricks, and I don't want to do that. not the R34. Yes, I am. The baton waving guys in orchestras. The baton waving guys, yeah, the guys that are just like spinning the flagpoles. Those guys always like weird. I never understood that job. I never understood it. I don't know. Whistling Diesel's kind of like not. I don't watch a lot of Whistling Diesel because I don't love his content. But like, he has the right to do it at least, man. Fuck, people are so mad. Have you ever done any sailing? No, but I want to. I want a boat. Like, I really want a boat. Your hair's getting really long, I know. I thought you were talking about my leg hair for a second, for some reason. I don't know why. I was like, is it? Oh, no. But I was like, oh, wait a minute. You can't see my leg hair. But yeah, it is getting long. It's getting, I don't know if it's getting longer or if it's kind of maxed out where it's going to go. But it's getting there. You know, it's down to like, it's almost down to like my belly button. It's not quite, but it's almost down. It looks a little bit shorter because it's a little bit wavy, so it kind of like does a curl. But the only thing I watched Whistling used to do is teach the school tractor uprising. What? Boat owners are richer than pilots. People who own yachts are next level wealth. Yeah, well, yachts are next level wealth. But at least the people who own a lot of them don't like have a conceited like I'm better than everyone else because I have a pilot's license. You know what I mean? It's like Jesus Christ, man. It's hard for people not to get big heads in that industry. I feel like it's easier for people to not get big heads in the boating industry. Though both of them are expensive as fuck. So it's like, will I ever own a boat? I don't know. I want one. I want one that has an inside, like a houseboat. Like not a full-on houseboat, but like a little like sailing thing that has a little inside with a little bed and like a toilet. You know, one of those little ones. I love this. I want one. I just don't have. They're just so expensive. Boat owners aren't rich. They spend all their money on the money pits that are boats. Yeah. You know, even if 50,000 of all ice caps, half of Florida would be underwater. I feel like people have been saying that for 50 years, and it's not underwater yet. I don't know. It's like people. That's one of those things that people like. Florida's gonna be underwater. It's like, well, I mean, like, if that was the case, then the water levels would be gradually rising each year, and Miami would have been underwater like a decade ago. But like if Al Gore was, if we listened to Al Gore, we should have seen Miami gone at this point. But it's still there. It's still there. The coastline is exactly where it was like 50 years ago. Didn't YouTube discover multi-billionaires are all douchebags, but found billionaires are humble? I could believe that, genuinely. Like, I actually believe that. I depending on the billionaire, obviously, but like, I feel like that's true. It's like, I feel like that's probably true. Parts of Miami are already at high tide. High tide, yo! I just got high tide, yo! I don't own a kayak, but on a full-on boat. Well, that's not the same. Yachts are yesterday's news. The discriminating gentleman of wealth owns, drives, and his own fire engine. We're just too seen and help aircraft particularly navigate. Didn't bother actually learning to fly a commercial airliner completely. I mean, why would you? You know, it's kind of a waste. If you're gonna do that, why go through the hassle of becoming like a proper pilot when it's shit, man? It's easy enough just to like when you're already in there. The hardest part about flying a plane is the landing. Floral lace bracelet with, wait, what is this? It's Shein.com. It is kind of cute, but that looks like that wouldn't fit. The top part wouldn't fit me. The bottom part's cute though. I don't know if the bottom part would fit, or the top part, because you know, I'm not that well endowed. Have they figured out why orcas are targeting yachts? Probably because they're, you know, I don't know, right? Because they're like, I don't know, fuck. Okay, damn it. My brain is not all there right now, chat. Listen, we're not there. I did exercise before the stream, and now I'm like, ugh, right? So it's like, give me a break, all right? Give me a break. It's like, why did the whales do that? I don't know. Probably because like it's a yacht and it's loud and it's like makes a lot of disturbance. And like if I was a whale, I'd probably be like, hey, what the fuck is that? That's annoying. I feel like whales are more anti-submarine though than they are anti-yachts. I feel like if I'm a whale, I'm more concerned with the submarines because that's scary. If you could see a submarine with your own eyes, if you're underwater and like let's say you're in like the Caribbean or something and you see a submarine and it does a radar pop while you see it, you're dead. You're just fucking dead. Like, if it turns on its radar while you are visibly within range of it, you're dead. You're fucking dead. There's no way. That is just Booba is. It's adjustable strap top. Yeah, but it's the cup size you gotta think about, right? It's like, a lot of those things are like, the cups are like a certain size, and you don't fill it. When you don't fill out the cup size, it's like, damn. Fuck. Yeah, no, I would want a yacht, but like realistically, if I had that much money, I probably wouldn't buy a yacht. I'd probably buy something else. But what I really want is like, hold on, wait a minute. Let's like do this. Let's go boats. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here, chat. Let's see what we got. So, like, this is, like, probably something like this is probably what I would, like, realistically end up getting if I were to get a boat. But what I want is something more like, something like this. Maybe like that. Something that's got, like, an underdeck. Something that's got, like, an inside, you know what I mean? Something that if, like, someone's not feeling the sun or something, they can go inside the boat to get away from it. Some of these have them. Like, these little guys like this. See, like, this is cool. Blanche. See, look, it's got a little door and everything. You just sit out there and, like, sail. And then you have, like, a little gas stove here. I will say though, I don't know why it's not on the swivel. Like I've seen a lot of these where like the oven or like the stove is on like a swivel, so it always stays level. That seems like that's kind of a must. But that's kind of about what I'm talking about. Like that, but with an onboard engine. I don't want to have to learn how to sail. This is also pretty nice, but it doesn't have an inside, you know? I want an inside. That ain't it. That ain't it. Let's go by price here. Newest price load high. Maybe that's to be a different story if I didn't live in Wisconsin and had to live in some place to actually sail it. What? I would love a yacht, but this point financially, if I require a yacht, I'd have to sell it. I couldn't pay taxes on a yacht. Yeah, like I mean, if I was given a yacht, like, yeah, but I've always heard the electronic dad. I trust this guy to fix my electronics. I trust him. No, I like... I forgot what I was talking about. This guy distracted me. Fuck. It's like, boats are so expensive. It's like, I feel like the saying that's like, boat stands for bring another 1,000 is pretty accurate. I feel like that's probably pretty close. Because you can find a bunch of cheap boats, like this one, that's being, like, overrun by nature, you know what I mean? And it's got a little, like, inside thing, but it's, like, dirty as shit. You know, so it's got a cowboy sticker on the side. It's, like, this thing is dirty as shit. Like, the amount of money it would take just to get this thing seaworthy is insane. Oh, I see, now this is cool. Yeah, like if this is cleaned up, like, you know, if this was cleaned up, I would fucking go for that, man. This is like the size I'm talking about. Something like that. Take it away, we will give you, take it away and we will give you $1,000 or a live board dockage available for 6 months while you prep the boat for departure. $1,000 per month dockage paid in advance. So $20. But you have to take it. So it's like, shit, dude, I could afford this boat. But I can't afford to, like, make it seaworthy. Because, I don't know, man. Because, fuck. I would get it, though. I would take it. I love this boat. I would take that. That's, like, exactly what I'm talking about right there, chat. That's the kind of boat I want. Get a jet ski, it's cheap and fast, but you can't, like, go inside and... I don't want to go fast. I want to be out, like, a mile off the coast. Maybe not a mile, like, you know, a little bit off the coast, and I'm just relaxing, you know. I don't want to be, like... I don't want to be, like, going... You know, I want to be, like... laying on a hammock and being able to take a nap. You know what I mean? I can't take a nap on a goddamn, you know, jet ski. Paying to dispose of a boat, they're scamming. I mean, probably not. I mean, think about it, right? If you have a boat that's it's gonna cost like $50,000 to get seaworthy, and you're paying like $1,000 a month to have it just sit there because you have to pay for the dock, right? You have to pay like monthly for the dock space. So you're probably getting like complaints from the other people around the dock who don't like your piece of shit boat, ruining the view, and then you have to deal with the fact you keep having to pay $1,000 a month just to keep it there because you can't afford to pay $50,000 to get the boat like to a point where it's actually usable, right? They're paying out the ass to have it docked there. Yeah, they said in the thing, it's $1,000 a month, dude. That's almost like, that's more than some people paying rent. It's like, fuck. I don't have that. Just do a battle pass collab with Finn and you'll be able to buy that a nice boat. Shit, man. If Finn lived in America and wanted to do that, I hope everything goes smoothly oh yeah. They'll probably be around for a week or so. We'll see. Yeah. I don't know. I really want a boat. but they're just so financially like restrictive. You know what I mean? You just can't own a boat. Like I wish I had a house on the water where I could take it out and I could like. I don't want to have like. I don't want to have a thing where I have to keep lifting up out of the water each time. I want to have like that little dock where you just like you pull into your slot and you do the little thing and it raises it up a little bit out of the water, and then you just lower it back down, or you push a button and it lowers it back down and you can just take right off. Man, that's the fucking shit I want. I want that shit. Thoughts on Finn's PP reveal? I don't let me bring it up. I mean, it's kind of hard to say because I feel like it's like a similar size. Like on first glance, I want to say it's like similar size to me, but then I gotta remember Finster's bigger than me, so I don't know. I imagine he's like, I don't know, like an inch or two like bigger than me, but maybe not like rate it. It's not bad. It's like a solid like 7.5, 8 out of 10. It's pretty good, but like, it depends. Like it's definitely not like. It's not necessarily too small, but it's certainly not too big. No offense, Ben. No offense. Maybe just a little bit, but no offense. Size by body comparison, yeah. Like if you were to look at me, with my my slinker out, it might look like similar to that. Though I will say, I feel like his looks nicer than mine. Like it's smooth. It's nice. I don't like mine's not. Mine doesn't look so like his. I feel like maybe it's the camera angle, but it looks more like aesthetically pleasing, I guess, than mine does. I don't know. That's kind of my own judgment though. So I'd have to post my own to like have it be compared, but I don't really want to post that. So. Your PP side by side with Finn's PP. I mean, it's like, okay. So if I got my PP and can you sit on your lap? No. If my PP is this a Mountain Dew can? Mountain Dew cans are like 5.5 inches. I come up to about like right there. Like if I'm full mast, right? If I'm full mast, we're about right about there. So it's like about 5, maybe a little bit less than 5 inches. It's like right around there. I would say Finn is probably about 5.5 to like 5.7 to 6, right? If I had to guess, or like 6.3. 5.5 to 6.3 is like the range I would guess that is. I don't know. I've got those eyes, Are you doing the do? I'm doing the do. Yeah, I don't know. Mine's not as cute as that. So I don't think I'll ever do a reveal on that one. But then again, I always said I was never gonna do a battle pass, so fuck it. But yeah, I don't know. I was surprised he did it, but I don't think my PP got smaller, but it did get cuter. I'm not sure if it would be. It might have gotten a little small. I feel like it has. I feel like it got a tiny bit smaller. Like maybe like a 1/4 inch smaller than it used to be. I feel like if we're going back to our Mountain Dew comparisons, I used to come up to about right here. So right just barely above the soda can. And now I'm more just barely under the soda can. So it's like that. About that much shrinkage, I guess. It looks more 6.5 to 7? You think that's 7? Well, listen. I happen to have a 7-inch long thing right in front of me that I know is 7 inches. Ooh, that's a weird sound. Why does it make that sound? I know it's 7 inches. So wait a minute. Let me bring up that image again. Jamie, pull that shit up. Nah, no, there's no way. There's no way. So if that's 7 inches, right, then that would make this like, yeah, this is 7 inches. That was not what you thought it was. That was certainly not what you thought it was. I don't know what you did think it was, but it wasn't what you thought. It wasn't what you thought it was. Trust me, it definitely wasn't. But it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's about that much over the soda can. So if what I just held was that much older, longer by that much, it's about that much longer than I am. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he's 7. I don't think it's 7. I could be wrong, but I don't think it's 7. They did pick the worst possible angle if he was trying to show size. Maybe. It's hard to say. You need a ruler. I need a ruler in the picture to know for sure, right? Like I need like a thing for like just the nah, I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't what that was. You just need I need like a penny for scale or like a soda can. I need to know like for scale where he's working. It's not even 6 inches. See what I said, 5.5 to 6.3. I bet you guys it's in that range. I bet you. Someone should go into, it looks 5.5 to me. I would guess 5.7. 5.7, like 5.8, 5.7. That's what I'm guessing. 5.7 or 6.5. Astra cannot become the smallest PP femboy. I don't think I am the smallest PP femboy. I don't think so. I don't have a large PP by any means. I certainly don't have a large PP, but it's not like micro. You know what I mean? Like it is the kind of before I started taking estrogen, I feel like it was the size where like a girl would think, okay, it's not big, but it's not like so small that it's unreasonable. Like some people have like real small things, which is fine, but it's not that small. It's not like 2 inches, but it's like 4.8 or 5.5 at this point, or something like that. Okay, but mine doesn't get as hard. However, if I wanted to use a rock ring, I'm sure it would be normal size. It's just the difference when it's not fully torqued, but my skin has gotten so soft and smooth that I don't want to touch it the way I used to in the first place. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's like it never. I don't know. It was like. I guess there's like a lot of times if it's not full mass, it'll be like more like 4 inches, like 3 point something inches. But like if it's flaccid, we'll look at about it's like that long flaccid. So if it's that long flaccid, which is that's about 1.5 inches, and you get it's about that long. Not flaccid. It's about that about that long. I don't know why we're talking about this, chat. I have no idea. This is not important information. I don't care about how big Finn's is. I really don't. This is not important. We're just having a intellectual debate about whether or not Finster's penis is bigger than mine. I think Astra's right. I think I am right. I'm always right. I'm always right. I got that, 1.5 to 5, nice. I'm sure I've expressed being a power bottom before. I still don't think power bottoms exist. You can't convince me that they exist. Being a power bottom is just being a top. You're just being a verse. If you're a power bottom is just a verse. We're losing the femboy PP size war. Is there a femboy PP size war? Who has got the smallest and biggest PP in the femboy community? These are the answers we need, chat. These are the answers I demand answers. We need to know. Who fucking yeah. Lazy top. Is that a lazy top? I feel like a power bottom is just like as someone who like, you know, is still the taker but is still a top. But I feel like a girl can top her boyfriend, then a gay twink can top his masked boyfriend, and it's not power bottoming. It's just topping. It's not. Why do we need another word for it that's confusing? It's not power bottom. It's just topping. If you're a bottom and sometimes you top, you're a verse. If you're top and sometimes you bottom, you're verse. It doesn't matter. We don't know. Most femboys hasn't PP reveal. Yeah, but I mean that's the thing, is that how would we ever know? Because I'm not gonna post that shit. I'm not posting that shit anytime soon. If that ever happens, it's not happening soon unless someone donates a lot of money. Unless someone like takes away all my financial concerns, that's not gonna happen. We don't know. A power bottom wouldn't be a lazy top's best friend. No, I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, but I don't know. But I like to top and bottom. I think I prefer to be the penetrator than the penetratee. Then you're a top. But then if you like to bottom, but you still like to be the penetrator, then it still makes you a bottom. It doesn't matter if you're the one penetrating who. It doesn't matter who's penetrating who. It's who's being the top in the situation and who's being the bottom. There's two sides of a coin here, right? People are like trying to add another side to this. This is a coin. It's two sides of it. You're a top or you're a bottom. And it's like there's not a lot in between the two there. It's like sometimes one side is a lot heavier. So when you flip the coin, it always lands on one side. Like for me, it never lands on top. I have never ever wanted to be a top in my life, and I've never had like an urge to be a top or do a top thing, right? I've never had the urge to like take someone and like dominate that space sexually, right? It's never been me. But there are people who never go the other way. That's always them, right? But then there are people who sometimes they'll flip the coin and they'll want to dominate, and sometimes the other times they don't want to dominate, and that's okay. It just means you're reverse. It doesn't mean you're a goddamn power bottom. It just means you're reverse. I'm not mad that people are using this term. I'm mad that people keep creating new terms that don't need to exist. That means Nano topped more than Astra. Listen, I've never topped in my life, so 0 times 0 is 0. Coins can in fact land on the edge. This is true. But I feel like there's enough like that. I feel like that. I don't know what happens then. I don't know what happens. Something happens then. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Something goes on there. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So if I'm on my back penetrating my partner, I'm doing the thrusting. My partner's on the top getting penetrated, not doing any work. I'm the bottom and my partner's the top? No, because you're dominating, so you're the top. It's not about who is physically on top of who and who is physically penetrating who. It's about who is dominating the act. Who is driving this? Who's taking care of who? Because like if you're fucking and you have somebody on the bed who's just like, oh, take me, that's a bottom. If you got the guy on the bottom, even if the girl is riding cowboy, it doesn't mean she's topping. She's not the one controlling the situation. I feel like the top is just the person who controls the engagement. I imagine Astra tried to top Jizzy. I physically couldn't. Like, if Jizzy didn't want me to, there's nothing I can do about it. He's just like, he's just stronger than me. Like, just like actually, like it's nothing I can do about it if he wants to do something. Jizzy, I don't think Jizzy has a bottom like bone in him. He's like top. He's like the most top person I've ever met. He's a good match. Then again, I could never see Jizzy as a bottom. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I don't think Jizzy has a bottom bone in his body. Penetrating, yeah. So it's like if you're on your back penetrating your partner and she's riding you, that doesn't make you the bottom. I mean, technically, I guess you're on the bottom, but like you're not the bottom, right? Jizzy's mayor of Topville. He's president of Topville. But yeah, I don't know, man. Penis is, I will say, Finn has a very aesthetically pleasing penis. But that's all I can really say about it. Bottom but dom while the top is a sub. Yeah. No, wait, I don't know. It also helps that like Jizzy doesn't have like the tools to bottom, right? He doesn't. I feel like if you're gonna be a bottom, you need at least a somewhat like feminine penis. But that thing's a weapon. Where do Finn's balls go? I noticed that he's got like no balls. He's got like he looks like he had an orky done. That's what I want, chat. I want an orky so bad. It looks like that's what he did. Fuck, do you think that my insurance would pay for that? ask. I gotta ask my general doctor. I've gotta ask my doctor. I could ask her a question, but I might, because I would like to have an orky. If I'm on my back, not doing work, and my partner's riding top, I'm the bottom in that scenario. If I'm on my back and not doing the work, and my partner's on the top, I'm the bottom in that scenario. It depends on who's driving the engagement. If you're sitting there, if she's doing all the work, that doesn't mean she's the top. It just means that she's doing the work. If you're like driving the engagement, you're the one who's controlling the whole situation, you're the top. It doesn't matter who's controlling the situation. That in my mind defines the top. Because whoever does not control the situation is the bottom. It's not about who is physically on top of who's penetrating who. It's about who is in control of the engagement. Imagine if Finn got his balls into space before Astra does. I would fly to England, personally knock on Finster's door, and be like, "What the fuck, bro?" And then I would leave. I wouldn't let him put another word in. I would just leave. I would knock on the door and go, "What the fuck?" I wouldn't talk to him. I wouldn't stay to talk to him. I would just knock on his door, say, "What the fuck, man?" and then leave. I would fly right the fuck back to Florida. Finn's balls haven't been around long enough to dangle at Finn's age. Wait, when? You're the bottom, but you're the dom. God damn it. These fucking, like, terms. Who is the bottom? Who is the top? I don't know. Finn's balls haven't... God damn it. Well, are we still talking about Finn's penis? This is amazing. We've been streaming for, like, how long now? And we're still on that topic? We're still on it. How many years have they been cradled in ladies' underwear? I don't think that makes a difference. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think it's a difference. Does anyone know, like, the rate at which orchiectomies are accepted by insurance? Is that, like, one of those surgeries that's, like, a lot of people get, like, have success getting insurance to pay for that? Or is that one of those surgeries where it's, like, you can't, like, it's like a breast enlargement. Like, most insurance companies are not going to pay for a boob job. So, but, like, is that one of those ones that they actually do pay for? It's a big topic that requires an extensive review. I mean, it's not that big of a topic. Let's be honest here. It's not that big. Gravity hasn't done any work to them. And maybe he's just cold. You ever think of that? Like, what if he's just cold? It's like, listen, you know, biological women don't understand that men have, like, landing gear. Like, when it gets too cold, it goes... When it gets hot, it goes... They had... Listen, man, it's like a plane's landing gear. You just, like, retract those sons of bitches. Nearly every insurance company in the U.S. recognizes the medical necessity of transgender-related medical care. Most also have written statements about when they will cover types of gender-affirming care, including surgery. The majority of insurance companies, including Medicare, covered gender-affirming surgery November 2, 2023. Most insurance will cover you, I think. Fuck, dude. Well, shit, man. I gotta fucking talk to my doctor about that. Hold on. I like talk to my doctor about. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Gender affirming surgeries. And reconstruction surgeries, testosterone agents, orthognathic surgery. What is that? Prior approval. Not medically necessary gender-affirming surgery procedures. The following gender-affirming procedures may be considered not medically necessary when one or more of the following medically necessary or reconstructive criteria prior to approval have not been met. Bilateral mastectomy, clitoroplasty, hysteroplasty, labiaplasty, metoidplasty, orchiectomy, ovarectomy, penectomy, and a whole bunch of other things. What is considered necessary, though? Maybe you required for gender to undetermined for prior approval. Okay. When benefits, the following gender may be considered not met when one or more of the following medically necessary or reconstructive criteria prior to approval have not been met. What does that fucking mean? Gender affirming surgery is considered cosmetic and not covered benefit. So these ones are just straight up not covered. Body contouring agent, affirmation surgery, breast reduction, brow lift, calf implants, cheek augmentations or implants, chin augmentation, face, forehead, facial bone reconstruction. So they don't do they don't do FFS. Medically necessary, included but not limited to preserve preventative services. Age-related, gender-specific services include not limited to preventive health as appropriate to the individual's biological anatomy. Treatment of medical... fuck, dude. Damn. I don't know if they do or not. I don't know if they do. Can't hurt to check. Can't. I'll probably ask. You could keep them in a jar. How awesome would that be? I would keep them in a jar just long enough for me to send them to goddamn space. I would do that. If I have the opportunity to do that, chat, I will do that. It's gonna happen. Wasn't Nano's FFS covered by insurance? It was, but I don't have Nano's insurance, and I also don't live in California. That probably has something to do with it. The one thing about living in California that is nice is that you get certain benefits that you don't get in other parts of the country. My insurance plan had no gender-affirming care until last October, when pretty much included everything except for electrolysis hair removal. Fuck, dude. California. I want electrolysis so badly. God. If it's like the number one thing on my list that I would want, if I could have any surgery tomorrow for free, it would be electrolysis. It would be. If I could have no hair... From here downward, if I could have no hair, I would be so happy. I would be very happy. Just tell your doctor you're going to try to swim in lava if you don't have them. If you don't have them, it's medically necessary. You're going to try and swim in lava if you don't have it. I feel like they're going to give you the pink slip. If you go to try to tell your doctor that, they're just going to give you the... All right, well, let's come to me to the psych ward for a little bit. No, you can't go home yet. Let's go to the psych ward. We'll keep you there for a little bit. That's is like threatening to commit self-harm in order to get surgeries does not seem like a very good idea. I can get boob job FFS vocal cord surgery covered if I decided I wanted it. Fuck, dude. God damn it. I'm so pissed. Damn it, I want that. Why does my insurance suck so much, dude? I just want electrolysis, and I just want no balls. That's all I want. When people tell me you have no balls, I get upset because I know it's not true. I wish it was. I wish it. I was like, man, you got no balls. I wish, man. I wish I had no balls. Best I can do is tweezers and effort. Class warfare. This is fucking bullshit. This is goddamn bullshit. Fanboys need their surgeries, their FFS. Yeah, I don't know. You probably need like 2 letters since SRS since it's sterilizing. Yeah, but I feel like whatchamacallit? HRT is already sterilizing, so they usually. That's why a lot of people have trouble getting it. But I don't know why. I didn't have that problem. I did think about it a lot beforehand, so I made when I went on HRT, it wasn't like a half-assed decision, right? I knew I wasn't ever really wanting to have my own biological children, so it wasn't a big deal for me. But it is that is a thing. But yeah, I don't know. I might need two letters. I have a good doctor. I think she seems like she knows what she's talking about. So I'll send her a message, and maybe she'll get back to me. I see her in like 3 months. Medi-Cal will outright deny gender-affirming care, but will reverse and approve 100% if appealed. They have been sued enough times and lost every time, so their hope is that the initial rejection will discourage people. Will outright deny gender-affirming care, but will reverse and approve 100% if appealed. Huh. That's interesting. So you just have to appeal it? So their hope is that the initial rejection will discourage people. Interesting. It's like, it seems stupid. The whole, man, insurance is such a scam. I fucking hate insurance. I hate insurance so much. Insurance is such a fucking scam. Don't let the name fool you. What the fuck? New notifications. Don't let the name fool you. Why is this a notification? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's bureaucracy, so it's intended to be stupid. It is intended to be. It's inherently stupid. Someone is paying somebody to make it hard so that they can make money. Can have okay. But I wonder if I can get another nose job though. I'm gonna try to get that as well, because this is like becoming a problem. It's like getting harder to breathe. Like that one's not so much about like cosmetics though. That's more just a function thing. Let's see here. Did I turn off this? I did not turn on my music. Damn, I've been doing this whole time without our goddamn music. Hold on. Nope, that was not the right one. Speakers, is that the right one? No, what? Where is this coming out of? What the fuck? Why is it not coming through my speakers? Hello? What the fuck? I could hear it. Speakers real tech. What? That's bullshit. Why the fuck is it not work? Is it just too quiet? There it is. Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out, chat. I figured it out. Okay. Man, I am so fucking hungry right now. I'm so fucking hungry. I hate, like, not being able to eat fast food every day, chat. You have no idea. If I ate fast food every day, it'd be so easy to gain weight. It'd be so easy to gain weight. Man, if I just had bebops and puncheros, I would gain so much weight. Without bebops and puncheros, I have no way of gaining weight. I'm trying, chat. I'm trying to go back up to what 120, but it's not easy. Why is like it always so hard to like make the weight changes you want to make? Like it's easy to gain weight if you don't want to. You didn't eat anything today? Not yet. I'm craving onion rings myself right now. I like onion rings, but I always hate it when you bite into the onion ring and it's like the onion itself is not like adhered to the batter, so it's just sitting in there. So you'll bite into it, but one of the fibers will catch in your teeth and it will pull the entire onion out and you're just left with batter, and I hate it. It's like, what the fuck? This is garbage. Not eating anything, so you get my head. Man, it's fucking too, like... It's like, number one, I'm not a good enough cook yet to be able to take just flour and make tortillas out of it. And number two, it's just like, I'm trying, but it's hard. My cooking skills are not up to snuff yet to feed me. Comes, y'all about to make me hungry again, aren't you? Absolutely. I made jambalaya though yesterday, chat. I did. I accidentally made it way too spicy, so it was perfect for me. But Jizzy couldn't eat it because it was spicy. It was really spicy, but it was pretty good. I took some andouille sausage and I took some chicken thighs, and I put some like cayenne pepper and some paprika and some salt and pepper and garlic and lemon pepper on the chicken, and I fried all that shit up, and then I took some rice, tomato paste, and garlic, and I mixed it all together, and then I cooked that together, and I put some like beef stock in there, and I put the chicken in the rice, and I let it soak all in. It was pretty good. With sausage, andouille sausage, just like a Cajun sausage. Jambalaya should be spicy. It should be. It was good. It was good for me because I liked it. It needed more salt, but I literally didn't have any other salt, so I added soy sauce because I wanted to add sodium. It's sad when you have to add soy sauce to dishes because you don't have any salt. Anyway, it was pretty good. It was spicy, but like for me it was perfect for me because it wasn't so spicy that I couldn't taste the actual jambalaya. But it was not, I have like an insane tolerance towards spice, so it really doesn't, perfect for me is like way too hot for like 90% of everyone else. Like, I have an insane tolerance. It's like you're talking sex to me, my damn stomach. It was good. Because I took the andouille sausage and I roasted that up in the pan, and I took that out, and then I roasted the chicken, and then I deglazed it with some like pineapple wine, and then I put the rice in, and I cooked it all in with the tomato paste. Next time I do it, I'm gonna try using tomato paste, but I'm also gonna try using I'm also gonna try using chili paste. Should I add salt to the order? I got some now. I went to the gas station to grab some salt. If you want to add some to the order, add andouille sausage, because that shit's fucking good as shit. Save me a plate next time. Listen, I don't know where you live, but unless you live in Florida, I can't do that. No shrimp. I'm not sure if I like shrimp. I feel like I like shrimp. I have liked shrimp in the past, but the past like 10 times I've had shrimp, I've bitten into the shrimp and gone, right? It's just, they have that fishy taste, like real hard, and like you don't get much of the shrimp. It just tastes like fish, not shrimp. I don't know. I've not had good shrimp in a hot minute, so maybe I just haven't had the right shrimp. But I didn't add shrimp, no, because I didn't. You have a lot of great access to great seafood there. We do have access to good seafood, so maybe I should try it. But I don't know. I need to get some. I want to get some like cod and make some like fish and chips or something like that. It's okra, celery, onions, and the Holy Trinity. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I diced onions, celery, and bell peppers as well, because I did add the Holy Trinity. I forgot to mention that. I did not make jambalaya without bell peppers, celery, and onions. I did add those ingredients. I'm not fond of the texture of shrimp, but I can eat it. It's not so much I don't know. Shrimp are like, I don't like the kind of shrimp where it's like you have to not eat the tail, because that's kind of gross. I don't like that. And it's like, you know. I like crab a lot. I love crab. I'm not fond of the texture. Yeah. You'll find the right shrimp eventually. There are plenty of fish in the sea. Asha doesn't like seafood because when she sees food, she's very picky. I am very, very picky. I do like seafood. Like, I love sushi. So it's not like I don't like seafood. Even though I have not had any seafood since I moved to Florida, which seems weird. But I haven't had any of it since I moved down here, which is kind of dumb. But I need to go out. I want to go out and, like, go to, like, a nice fancy restaurant that serves seafood, like, really good. I need to find, like, a good seafood restaurant around me. I'm sure there are, you know. Bell peppers, onions, bell peppers, not onions, but onions go in Cajun cooking too. What, isn't it the Holy Trinity? Because it's bell peppers, celery, and onions. Isn't that what the Holy Trinity is? Isn't that why it's called Trinity and not the Holy Duality? Isn't it? I don't know. It tasted good though. I liked it. It tasted good. It just needed a little something. It needed a little texture and depth. It was just lacking just enough in depth where I feel like it needed just a little bit more tomato paste, maybe just a little bit more, maybe like a little bit more garlic, more salt, a good bit more salt, and chili paste. I feel like maybe adding chili paste to it is gonna add a lot of depth. So next time I make it, I'm not gonna put as much cayenne pepper in it so that Jizzy can eat it. but I'll also get that spice from the chili powder, or the chili spice, instead of just dumping a fuckload of cayenne pepper on it. Some people like seafood when they don't, when they see food there, like, gimme. I like seafood, it just depends on the seafood. Like, I'm not always really crazy about seafood. It's certainly not comfort food for me, because, you know, I grew up in the Midwest, so beef is my comfort food, but I do like fish, especially, like, sushi, like, spicy salmon rolls. I love those. I need to, like, learn how to make my own sushi. I got it wrong the first time, so I'm already not the best researcher for this. Bell peppers or celery, okra. I don't know if it's okra, but it was. It might be okra. I don't know. Not that smart. But I'm down in the South now. I'm not like in necessarily like the Cajun region of the United States, but I'm not far from it. It's definitely some in the same state I live in, but I feel like it's more in the Panhandle. You know, I don't know. Basically the same view of seafood, tasty, but not something I go out of my way to get. It's something I'd go out of my way to get. I would just have to be in the right mood for it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I'm not in the mood for it. It's like, it's not quite as hearty. It's a little bit weird tasting sometimes, but it depends. Like, if I like fish sticks. I like sushi. So, and I like salmon. I love salmon. Things like that. I just gotta learn how to prepare it correctly. I don't think I've had a lot of fish that I liked prepared. Your state in Iowa that's surrounded by water, that fish is hopefully a lot fresher than Iowa. Yeah. Man, Iowa sucks. I hate Iowa so much. There's a reason why I don't eat seafood, and it's because for the 90% of my life, I lived in a state that is at least like 1,000 miles away from the sea. Or a fish person in general. I do like some fish. I'm not like a huge fish person, but I do like some fish. Astra's a gay fish. She likes fish. I am not a gay fish. I try to eat fatty fish 2 or 3 times a week. I know fish is good. I need to find... I don't know where to get fish, is the problem. Like, there was a Costco near me. I would just go to Costco and get those big, like, slabs of cod. And then I would just, like, go home and fry that shit up in the deep fryer and make, like, fish, like fish tenders. But there's some okay fishing in Iowa. But that's freshwater fish. Like, the fish in Iowa... Listen, trust me. The fish in Iowa, that you'll fish in Iowa... No one eats the local fish in Iowa. No one's diet consists of a fair amount of Iowa raised fish. It's just not. It's not a thing. It's like, oh, muddy swamp fish that's this big. Wow, yummy. One time I was in Minnesota with my uncle, and we caught some fish, and he prepped it, he field dressed it, and we took it home and we cooked it, and it tasted like very gamey. Very, very, very gamey. Not good. Some people, I'm on a seafood diet. I eat seafood and I eat it. Seafood is good, and it's like so healthy, but Wisconsin fish are the best. I guess Iowa borders Wisconsin, but we're still far away from the Great Lakes, you know. You close to the ocean? If you are, go fishing, much cheaper. I'm not close enough to the ocean where it would be like I'll go fishing. I'd have to make a day out of it. Like, it's not so far away that I couldn't make a day out of it, because I could, right? It's not like I don't live that 90. If you live in Florida, you live within an hour and a half from the ocean. So it's like, you know, I can, like, an hour and a half at maximum. I can get to like the sea and fish and then come back. So I guess like 2-3 hour total driving time is not that big of a commitment for that. But still, it's like it's not gonna be something where like I'm just gonna go, I'll just go do that. Jizzy has fishing poles though, however, but he only has saltwater fish. So if we do go fishing, we have to go to the ocean because he doesn't have any freshwater fishing poles. I had a freshwater fishing pole, but it's in Iowa. When will you be able to drive to your nearest Walmart? I don't know the answer to that question because I don't have a car at the moment. I don't have a car. Hopefully I'll have one soon, though. I should have one by the end of the week. But we'll see, because I don't know. It's like, we had a car. We were driving the BMW's been down, so we've been driving Jeezy's mom's car, but now we don't have that anymore. So now we're just like, fuck. Near 3 Mile Island, they recommend you eat no more than 2 local fish per month. What is 3 Mile Island? What is that? And why do they not recommend that? I thought Iowa had okay trout fishing. Oh, it might. I'm not sure. I was never into that fish. There is fishing in Iowa, but not what I would have thought for, like, cooking. It's more of like a sport in Iowa. Like, there is fishing in Iowa. There are lakes that people fish in. But you gotta think about it. Iowa is, like, way less lakey than Minnesota. So in Minnesota, you have a fuck ton of lakes in Minnesota. Like, a fuck ton of them. So actually fishing there is way bigger in Minnesota. Because Iowa only has, like, 4 or 5, like, somewhat decently sized lakes. I live, like, in a place that has, like, lakes everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. But in Iowa, there's genuinely, like, 2 somewhat okay-sized lakes in the heartland of Iowa. And they're, like, an hour and a half apart. And so it's, like, I don't know, man. It's like you have, like, Saylorville and, like, the one near... There's, like, a lake near, Pella, Iowa. That's, like, somewhat big, too. But those are, like, the only places you can actually fish for, like... Those are the only places where you'd probably find a fish big enough to eat. Otherwise, anybody who fishes in Iowa probably just does it for sport. Doesn't eat the fish that they actually catch. Iowa sounds like it sucks. Dude, look at this shit. I was ass, man. I hate Iowa so much. Look at this. Here's Iowa's lakes. We have, so far, I can just immediately spot 3 of them. Why can I turn off this, like... Can I see, like, a terrain? Is this how I see terrain? No. No. I don't want to do that. Why? Fuck. This does not look good. But look at this. We have Saylorville, right? This is a decent-sized lake, right? And then you also have Red Rock. I guess Lake Red Rock is what it's called. I don't know what it's called that. But yeah, I mean, this is like the level of lake you have in Iowa. What the fuck is that? Weird. Observation tower? What the fuck? Ew. They're like, that's kind of like the maximum lake that you get in Iowa. I think this might be the biggest one in Iowa. But it's so sad because, like, that's it, man. There's this lake down here, but I've never even been to this lake because this is, like, some sort of, like, it's too south. It's, like, in the middle of nowhere. And then, like, this is kind of out of the way. The only lake worth, like, actually visiting in Iowa is this one, Saylorville, and I probably wouldn't eat the fish out of that lake, to be honest with you. And then, like, there's little lakes like that, but not much. Not much. Other than the, I guess if you're going to eat the fish from Iowa, eating stuff from the Mississippi would be the best bet. Because Iowa does connect to the Mississippi. But it probably not. I don't know. It's not the best. Meanwhile, Florida has, like, fuck tons of lakes. Like, Jesus Christ. This lake is almost as big. This lake here is bigger than Des Moines. They're everywhere. I fucking love Florida, man. God damn it, I love Florida. Can you do a men's 7D boot? I don't know if I can do a men's 7D boot. I am like an 8 in women's. Men's 6.5 is what my shoe is. So try 7 is maybe a little bit high. So if you're gonna get something in men's sizes, maybe do like 6.5. But it should fit, but it might be a little bit big. What part of Astra can we actually thank for? Central, Des Moines. Des Moines. I was born and raised in Des Moines, Iowa. Little Daryl of my life. Fucking hate it. Seriously, I was so ready to feel homesick, chat. I was so ready to feel homesick. The only thing I miss from Iowa is goddamn Pancheros and bebops. It. That's it. I don't fucking think, oh man, I just want to go home. No, I've never thought that. Never once have I thought, I just want to go back to, no, not once have I missed Iowa. It's sad. Thank you, Des Moines. Fuck Des Moines. Iowa's a decent state, fair for young families. Its education level isn't bad. Its crime rate is pretty decent. Iowa has a trafficking problem that no one really talks about because it's on I-80 in the Mississippi. So you got this big artery that goes through it, and it's very easy for people to pick people up from Iowa as they're going south. So it's like there's a lot of more trafficking in Iowa than you might think there is. But other than that, really, there's not that much wrong with Des Moines and Iowa. It's like it is a good city for small businesses, young families, and people who hate themselves, because Iowa sucks and I would never ever move there again, because it's like it genuinely is like, yeah, it's fine for kids and it's cheap to, it's not even really that cheap to live there. It's like the taxes like not good. Like if you're concerned about cost of living, like there are other options that are better to live in, like maybe Nebraska, even though I hate Nebraska too. But like Missouri, I'd rather live in Missouri, or I'd rather live in Minnesota than Iowa, to be honest with you. Taxes are high in Iowa. It's boring as shit. There's nothing there. It's just fucking empty, and it feels empty because there are no trees. Like Iowa is something like 3.5% forested. Meanwhile, Florida is like 50% forested, which means like 50% of the state is covered in trees. It is nice. I like that. But like, I think Iowa misses more than Astra does. I miss Iowa more than Astra does. I mean, probably, yeah. Converse run a size big, so 6.5 is more like a tight 7.5. They run a size big. Okay, well then there you go. These are Converse, so. But I do not like, if I here. These are 6.5 Converse, right? My toe is like right here. This is the end of my toe. Like all of this right here, this is not where my toe, you can even see like, well, I can't really see, but like right there is where my toe ends. So there's that much, there's that much space here where my foot is not there. So that's how much room extra I have. Like I can like squeeze this, right? And I'm not touching my foot right now. Iowa has corn. It does have corn. Iowa has a lot of soy and corn, and I dislike both of them. Iowans are Midwest nice, and I will take you back when you get tired of Florida, and will take me back when I get tired of Florida. Iowa nice is kind of fake, though. I as someone, again, I lived in Iowa, and you'll if you live in Iowa, you'll hear people talk about, oh, you know, we're just Iowa nice here, and it's like, people hold man, fucking 0 calorie brain. Posture check, thank you. People who are Iowa nice are usually faking it. People hold doors open in Florida just as much as they do in Iowa, and people are just as nice here as they are in Iowa. The difference is the Iowa nice people that you get in Iowa are secretly judging you behind their back, and the people here in Florida will just outright tell you. And that, I'd rather have someone just be honest with me at that point, you know what I mean? Stutterstra. Country nice is fake as fuck. It is. It's like, we're just so Iowa nice. Fucking hate that bitch. It's like, it's so fucking conceited. Iowa sucks, man. Iowa sucks. Looking forward to your first hurricane party? I am. Like, genuinely, I am looking forward to the first hurricane party. And thank you so much for the 500 bits, Tracy. Lies. It's not lies. It's true. I swear to God. Like, if you go to Iowa and you spend enough time there, you'll be like, people here are nice. Too nice. And it's like, you start to realize that most people are severely judging you. And it's like, oh, we're just being nice, you know. Oh, we're just being nice, you know. I you know. I prefer upfront rudeness over big cities over fake niceness of the country. Yeah, that's true. In Florida, though, it's like people are nice here. Like, people are genuinely nice, and there are nice, like, people. people are a little bit less sociable here. They don't talk. They don't go out of their way to talk to other people, but it's not that noticeable. And honestly, like, the culture shock from going from Iowa to anime was not. Can't read chat and talk at the same time. My brain. I need calories, chat. I need to eat. The difference between people in like Florida and Iowa is just like, I don't know. People are mean here, but people are mean in Iowa. And just the difference is people will judge you openly here, as they won't do so much in Iowa. I would say people are less judgmental here in Florida because there is more people to be judged, I guess, right? It's like, I feel like there are less people to care, and people just don't care as much here, which is nice, you know what I mean? It's like people care more in Iowa. Ooh, those are nice boots. I liked it a lot, actually, Cuddle Bear. Those are nice. Women's 8.5, I think those would fit, yeah. The pool noodles. Damn, that girl's got some skinny legs. Yeah, I like those a lot. Florida is anime. I do watch anime. Right now I'm watching Dragon Ball. Not because Akira Toriyama died, but I happen to be watching Dragon Ball when he died, which is very sad. Very sad. Rest in peace. Your legs look like noodles. Hit the gym. They kind of do, though. Like they do kind of look like noodles. They're like a little bit like... Rip Cuckoo's dad. Rip. Was a good guy. Like it's funny about that is like the entire cartel like took stopped and like ceased all activity for like a day because they were mourning. That's fucking crazy, dude. I was like a cat. Iowa is like a cat. They're like you, but judging you behind your back. I mean, yeah, maybe, kind of. I feel like that's somewhat true, but also not. I feel like they're more like dogs, where they just won't tell you or let you know if they're upset with you. They'll just be like, They got that Iowa nice. Oh, we did Iowa nice. Speaking of noodles, you're having ramen tonight? Probably. Probably. I've got some more andouille sausage that I only cooked half of it, so I'm probably gonna try and utilize that in some way. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet. To be honest with you, I've had a craving for McDonald's for the past little bit because I want to try it. Like, I heard they updated the recipes. I heard they were gonna do this for a while, that they were like upgrading the food itself. Like, the burgers are just better quality now. Like, I've heard they were gonna make that change, and I heard about that, and I heard they just recently rolled that out. So like the quality of the burgers are just better apparently. So I want to like try it to see if it's any different. And also they're doing that whole anime thing. So since I'm a weeb, I wanna get the McDonald's. I saw someone wearing a McDonald's shirt. I was kind of like, I wouldn't wear that in public. I haven't eaten McDonald's since I was 21. I love the French fries. Where was your ass all week? Hope you're okay. I had to go to Tampa on like an unexpected weekend-long excursion, which required me to not be here, and then I resulted in me not having a car. I had McDonald's last night. Yeah. McDonald's bar was already pretty low, so it wouldn't take much to improve it. Yeah, honestly, it wouldn't. And if you're McDonald's, I would do that if I was McDonald's, because you think about it, right? It's like if the price of if you have a dollar menu and everything on that dollar menu is the same price, and it costs you 50 cents to make everything that's on the dollar menu, and you charge $1. If you don't touch the prices of that and you wait 20 years and you keep selling them for the same price for 20 years, they will go up in price just naturally. You won't change, even if you don't change the sticker price, the value, like a cheeseburger is going, like from McDonald's, like McDonald's double cheeseburger for $1 is worth less in today than it was back then, but it's the same product. So you're getting the same product, but you're paying more for it. Yeah, wait, or is that right? No, or am I get that backwards? I listen, I'm hungry, alright? My brain doesn't work. But it's like inflation's a bitch, man. You ever see that fucking picture? Like it like shows like an ad from the early 290s, like 5-layer beefy burrito from Taco Bell, only 89 cents. And then it like cuts to like a modern like menu and it's $5 and it's like Jesus Christ. It's like if they're gonna up the price on all these fucking items, you better goddamn right they're gonna increase the quality with it too. Do you have a McDonald's app? They usually have good deals on their app. I don't have their app. I don't have money for McDonald's, dude. It's like I want to try it, but it's just like it's not I cannot justify the financial decision. Thank you, the real Jeff Bezos, for the $20. Please eat something here other than McDonald's and continue watching on Amazon Prime. I don't watch shows on Amazon Prime, but I mean, I always watch all the shows on Amazon Prime. I love Grand Tour. That's not a lie, though. I do love Grand Tour, and I do watch that on Amazon Prime because I have Amazon Prime. But thank you, Jeff Bezos, for $20. You'd think Jeff Bezos could have made a bigger donation than $20 because, you know, he's Jeff Bezos, but I'm not complaining. Thank you so much, Jeff Bezos. But yeah, no, I like McDonald's, but it is shit. It's like actually shit. Like the only reason why I like it is because it's nostalgic, but it's like the quality of that food is dog shit. It's bad for you, like really bad for you, and it's just not good. But at the same time, it's just easy. It's very easy. Your app has a Big Mac for $1. Yeah, but what are the delivery fees? Because I have to have it delivered. I don't have a car right now, so I can't go to McDonald's, right? Thank you, Pipe Cleaner Sam 06 for the follow. I can't go to McDonald's, so I have to fucking either have it like DoorDashed or I don't know. I'm probably just gonna make some like I'm probably gonna try to make that jambalaya again, but I don't know if it's I don't know. We'll see. I forgot to put the chicken in the freezer or the fridge last night, so it's thawing. So I don't know if it's gonna be ready. But I like McMuffins sometimes. McMuffins are fucking delicious, dude. I want to make my own McMuffins, man. I want to like learn how to make my own McMuffins. I fucking love McMuffins, dude. Fucking love McMuffins. What's up, that guy? You can't bicycle to McDonald's. I could, but it's a bit further. It's not a. It's like a bit further away. It's a like it's not out of bicycle range for someone who does a lot of bicycling, but for someone who doesn't do any bicycling, it's a bit far. It's like, and I don't want to ride 5 miles on a bike. Thank you. I rode my bike for like 1.5 miles, 2 miles the other day, and I was dying, or not the other day, earlier today, and I was dying when I got home. That's probably why my brain is so not functioning right now. It's because I didn't eat, and then I utilized all of that fucking energy, and then I didn't do any, and still haven't eaten. Let's get some English muffins. There's a McDonald's taste that you can't get by making your own, but I want to try it. I want to get, like, one of those little egg things that you can use to, like, you know, keep the egg in one spot. I almost want to get one of those English muffin makers. Do they have non-stick? Or are those not non-stick? Can I get one of those without non-stick? McMuffin maker. Right, because they make, like, these things for, like, not a lot of money. And I've thought about getting one, right? Because it looks pretty easy, right? You just, like, put all this shit on and you do it. I just get, like, those already pre-made, like, round sausage discs that they sell at the store. And I would just grab it. And I would just I would rock that shit. But, oh, that's non-stick. So, I don't know. I really don't like non-stick appliances. Cooking with plastic is kind of unappetizing, to be honest with you. I don't think they make any of these that are not non-stick. I'd rather, at this point, just get, like, egg ring. Yeah, like... Oh, these are fucking non-stick, dude. Jesus Christ. I don't want to cook with plastic, goddammit. Can I just have a stainless steel one, for fuck's sake? I don't care if it sticks a little bit. I just don't want to... There we go. Thank you. It's like some metal ones. I don't want it to fucking... I don't want a non-stick garbage. See, I just need one of these, and then I just cook the egg in there, and then I'll just fucking... That's what I'm looking for right there. That's it right there. That's what I need. I'm gonna add that to cart to my $640 cart that I have that's just being used as a wish list. Ooh, what's this? Pancake batter dispenser? Weird. I thought that was like one of those flour dispensers. Do they make this? Flour dispenser. No, not soap dispenser. That's cute though. Oh, I like that. That's neat. Wait. Do they have palm tree soap dispenser? Oh my god, they do. I like that though. I like the pineapple. I don't know how the fuck did I get on soap dispensers? How did this happen? I was looking at a goddamn egg. Oh my god, look at that. That's majestic as fuck. Look at that. Look at that face. Holy shit. Lemon. It's just a lemon. What kind of... Is there like a cat one? Can I get a cat soap dispenser? What the fuck? I like that one. I like that one. That one's cute. That one's also very cute. It just looks angry. Why? What the fuck? Man, some of these are great. I get so distracted. The real Jeff Bezos, you've made a very distracting website. This fellow looking at soap dispensers. I was looking at soap dispensers. God damn it. They are cute. I want one of those bedside lube fountains. Like, I'm getting a little dry. Glug, glug, glug. Full of pumpkin spice lattes and Ugg boots. This rabbit hole ends at the Stanley Cup. I don't understand the obsession with Stanley Cups. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Why would I want, like, a fucking, like, cup that's just, like... I don't know, man. It's like a water bottle is good enough. Is good enough. You know what is better than a Stanley cup? Good old cup of Mountain Dew. Stanleys are just less good Yeti cups. That's what I always thought. Like, if I were to get a cup like that, I certainly wouldn't get a Stanley. I don't understand. Every time I see, like, a Stanley cup, I'm just like, ugh. That screams just, like, It is, like, that same, like, Ugg boot, like, nails out to here, clanking, like, their fucking... They've got their Stanley Cup in one thing, and they've got, like, the fucking, like, extra large, like iced coffee in the other one. They're just... You know what I mean? Every single one of you knows exactly what I'm talking about right now. It always boils down to glass cups. Always the best. I do like glass cups. I thought you were talking out to an NHL Stanley Cup. I was like, what do us femboys care about hockey? Hockey is like one of my favorite sports, even though I don't watch it. Out of the sports that I don't watch, it's one of my favorites because people beat each other up. I think that's kind of cool. My favorite sport is UFC because people actually beat the fuck out of each other. It's like UFC is hockey if you just take away all the stupid bullshit rules. Like, no one cares about the stick. No one cares about the puck. I care about puck, but not that kind of puck. No one cares about the fucking goal. No one cares about the point. No one cares about the teams. All I care about is seeing other people getting their shit pushed in. That's what I want to watch. I don't care. Like, when I watch UFC, I don't care about the people who are fighting. I don't care. I just like people beating the shit out of each other. I know you don't drink it. I did drink. I was drinking water earlier because I fucking got home and I got like a headache because I was dehydrated. Speaking of which, I still am dehydrated. You gotta watch the Logan v. Tyson fight? Yeah. I'm really hopeful that Mike Tyson just fucking... He's gonna get murdered. I mean, he's gonna get murdered. I mean, Mike Tyson is like a different breed, man. Like, he's old now, but I don't know. It's weird. It's weird that this happened because I just, like, finished watching Mike Tyson Mystery Crew. That show is awesome, by the way. Mike Tyson Mystery Crew is a fucking good-ass show. I just finished watching that, and so like, I'm like, oh shit, Mike Tyson. It's weird to see him, like, fight again, though. I feel like this is just another one of his, like... this is another one of his, like, just... wacky mystery adventure. If he comes out wearing the Mike Tyson Mystery Crew jumpsuit, I'm gonna lose my shit. Well, so now 3 out of 4 Twitch members agree beans belong in chili. This is not true. It does not. God damn it! If I can do a chili cook-off, just prove you guys wrong. It doesn't belong in chili. It doesn't belong in chili. The little bit of beans. Beans are no. I'm not even gonna watch that. I'm not even gonna watch that. I don't want to get upset. I don't want to get upset. Even George Foreman was just 46 when he last fought. I'm worried about Tyson. You're worried about how old is Tyson? Tyson's way older. He is older, but remember, Tyson is like... You guys are forgetting, Tyson is like one of the best boxers to ever like grace the ring. He's 57, but he's not like in his 60s. Like, he's almost in his 60s, but he's not there yet. But he's like... Logan Paul is like in his... He's just past his prime, I guess. He's not that young anymore. Logan Paul isn't that young. But he's so inexperienced, right? Like, he's been fighting, you know, big guys, right? But he's not... He hasn't done what, like, Mike Tyson did. Like, Mike Tyson's fucking... Mike Tyson, like... He's a big boy. Like, I don't know, man. He just, like, murders people. But he's a god, right? He's 30 years older. But, like... I don't know if age is gonna matter, man. I feel like if Mike Tyson wants to, he could just murder him. I don't know, who knows? Maybe he'll, I'm gonna be really upset if Mike Tyson doesn't win. I'll say that. I will be really upset if Mike Tyson doesn't win. But I don't care how many times you post that goddamn clip. I'm not gonna fucking watch it. I'm not gonna watch Blondie speak heresy. He's still going to kill Logan Paul. If Tyson still has his knockout ability, he could win. Tyson was famous for one-punch knockouts. Yeah, that's what I hope happens. I hope it's just like... I hope it's just like an anime fight where he disappears for a second and reappears behind him. It's like, nothing personal, kid. Smash! Fucking lay him the fuck out. If Tyson could bite just one more kid's ear off. Fuck, dude. Tyson will be sucking on air after a minute. Yeah, I feel like that's the thing, is Tyson just doesn't have that stamina, you know what I mean? But fuck, I don't know. I really want him to win. If Tyson can win quick, he'll win. Otherwise, if the fight goes on, I don't know. Yeah, if the fight goes on, I think it does come down to, like, that one-punch knockout. I think that's what Tyson's gonna go for. Because, like, you know, it doesn't matter, like, you know, what Logan Paul's in his, 30s, right? You know, Mike Tyson's not gonna have that much energy. He's just not. So he needs to utilize it quick, you know? He's got that one-punch power, you know? He needs to utilize and get it in and out, you know? They should have paid Tyson per minute of the match, but he will destroy the other guy. He wants to pay per minute of the match. That sounds boring. Tyson may not have the stamina, but I bet he could fight real quick. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Mike Tyson's pretty bad, pretty hardcore. I wouldn't want to be in the ring with Mike Tyson. I wouldn't. If I have two people in front of me and they're trying to fight me, and one of them is Logan Paul and the other one is Mike Tyson, I'm gonna be more concerned about Mike Tyson. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be more scared of Mike Tyson. Because he's fucking Mike Tyson. My money is on whoever is fixing that match. Not pay per minute, but pay him less for each minute the fight goes on. He'll be inspired to win quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could work, yeah. Cat clock link? Was that the, like, Yeah, it's a little cat clock at the bow tie. I've always wanted one of those guys. I love the little cat clock. The little cat clock to the tail is a little pendulum. They shoot you by the 19? Hell yeah. Moving eyes. This is true. I'm much younger than Mike Tyson, but I certainly couldn't beat him right now. Yeah, I mean I couldn't beat him either, but that's more. I couldn't beat most guys right now in a fight. So. Wait, what? Oh, and my sister sent me a Snapchat. What? Okay. There we go. I had to send sister a Snapchat real quick. Sorry about that. I want to see you as a ring girl. I mean, I would pay me enough, I'll do it. I don't have that much of an ass or tits, but I'll do it. They were talking about wearing protective gear on their heads and big 18-ounce gloves during the fight. I hope not. He'd still get killed. He's still murdered. Like, I don't care. It's like he's Mike Tyson, man. It's not gonna end well. Aren't they fighting in Florida? Are they? Wait a minute. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Jake Paul. ESPN is really happening, and when is it gonna happen? Mike Tyson is returning to the ring and fight Jake Paul on July 20th at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Home of the Dallas Cowboys. So no, not in Florida, unfortunately. Tyson might be an old boxer, but time hasn't eroded his power one bit. Last professional fight took place in 2005. He remains one of the biggest names on the planet, not just in sports. So how does his last fight go? Mike Tyson 2005 fight. This is Tyson's last fight, all right? Because at this point he would have already been in his 40s, right? They're pretty. They look pretty even. Oh, damn! That punch has a lot of power behind it. Holy shit! Oh, damn! That gut punch. Oh, that doesn't look like it hurts, but you know it does. Who won? Oh, so he lost. Damn. So he lost his last fight. He still looks pretty good though. 2024 training. What is he? What's he training? What's he look like? He don't look 57, man. He does not look 57. Holy shit. Leaked training for Jake Paul. Who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know, man. He still looks pretty good in that training. He's a monster. My money's still on Iron Mike winning. On who? Yeah, I don't know. I hope Tyson wins. He will win if it is a real fight. I doubt it will be a real fight though. Damn, you don't think? You think it's fixed? Jake is gonna get leveled and I want to be there for it. Yo, Jizzy, do smaller dabs next time. With hormone therapy and great training, Mike's a beast at 57. Jesus Christ. So he's on. Is he on the juice? It'll be fixed. You think so? Oh, I hope it's not fixed. That's so dumb. If it was fixed, I hope it's still given to Mike Tyson because man, Mike. I want to see Mike. Like, I want him. I want to level him out. I want Mike to level Jake Paul out. I remember you once challenged Finn. I could beat Finn in an arm wrestle. Finn could probably beat me in a fight, but I could beat Finn in an arm wrestle. I'm fairly certain of it. Mike is going to be John Henry. He's going to beat him, but die trying. He's going to beat him, but die trying. Online betting is illegal in my state. Isn't like all high-end sports fixed? Probably. Tyson's 40 times the boxer of Jake. Jesus Christ, man. It seems like weird that like Astra versus Finn, my money's on Puck. Okay, we're talking pure arm strength and upper body strength. I think I've got the edge on Finn. Okay. Listen. I don't need to like call out Finn in the ring. Like, I'm coming for you, Finster! You better watch out! I'm coming for you! I'm gonna take you down at the next SmackDown! Sorry, that was loud. I don't know. Finn sucks at arm wrestling? I imagine so. I don't think, I think I could win that. From the top rope! Mike Tyson's going on those scary Russian steroids? Ooh. Mike Tyson's going into that room with a steroid blood percentage of like 0.5%. Why do you sound like Sanders? Who? Asher versus Finn, that would be a cat fight. Just like... Yeah. I've never been in a fight, chat. I never had to do that. Apparently most people in their lives have been in a fight. I've never been in a fight. Never actually like fought somebody. You know what I mean? The way I look at it, there are going to be people accusing Paul's brothers' fights to be fixed either way. So, with as much money as they have, why would they take the risk of a legit fight when they can just go take it easily and fake it? Because I feel like, you know, that's not why Jake Paul is in the I feel like Jake Paul is doing the boxing thing because he wants to do it, not because he has to. Right? Jake Paul was already like a cultural icon for a bit, right? He was like really, really big. He didn't need to do that. He didn't need to do the boxing thing for like to get bigger or anything, right? And he's still not to the level of a normal boxer, right? So it's like he's not. I feel like the only reason why he's doing any of that is just because he can and he wants to, not because he's good at it or because he's gonna win, because he wants to. But then again, I don't know. I can't imagine Mike Tyson agreeing to lose a fight though. So I don't know. It'd be on Netflix. I know it'll be on Netflix. I don't have Netflix, so I probably won't watch it live, but I'll watch the highlights. I'll probably see it on iFunny. Have you seen this stream with Pierbury where he got his ass kicked? I have not seen that. You've been in a bean chili fight for the last 4 months. I have been, and I need to get out of it. I need to just bite the bullet and make a bunch of chili so that we can put this to bed once and for all. But man, it's gonna be like $50 to do that, and it's like shit. It's the worst idea he's ever had. He earned $55 million last year on boxing. Yeah, but how much did Belle Delphine make? You know what I mean? How much did Mr. Beast make? Right? Like $55 million for a year on boxing is fine, but I feel like Mr. Beast is making probably like twice that. And if Jake Paul wanted to, I feel like he could get to Mr. Beast's levels if he played his cards right. Are those earrings? Can we get an earring fit check? Yeah, they are earrings. I showed them off earlier, but they are they're earrings. Cause like my ear stud, one of them fell out, and the little piece that holds it back on, I didn't find that. So I had to like put something else in my ears to make sure that the holes don't close, and I had these, so I was like, oh, these are cute. Many times people will take a dive to make that money. It's true. It's true. I'm not super in the loop, but I feel like if he was legit, he would go into the bracket or whatever, just like the other fighters, not cherry pick celebrity matches. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Stretch. Hold on. Wait a minute. Stretch. Oh, fuck. Ow.
chili is supposed to have beans. Please use this money to buy beans for chili.
Ow. Oh my god, thank you, the real Jeff Bezos, for another $20. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna use that money to buy beans for chili though. No, it's not gonna happen. Probably buy meat. Probably buy ground beef. I'd probably make burgers with that instead of chili, I'm not gonna lie. I heard it pop. Did you sell your kidney? No, but I should. Text-to-speech is quiet? Yeah, it's because, like, the whole thing is quiet. Sorry about that. Yeah, chili is supposed to have beans. Please use this money for beans for chili. It's not supposed to have beans. You can't. Come on. Stop. Stop trying to get me to eat beans in my chili. Chat, I never wanted a war. I never tried to tell people that you can't enjoy beans and chili. I never tried that. I never tried to be like, you can't enjoy what you like because it has no beans, or because it has beans. I never tried that. All I want is to enjoy my no bean chili in peace without people being like, you gotta have beans in it, right? And it's like, fuck, god damn it, man. Astra has picked a war with all of the bean eating world. It's not even beans. I like beans. I just don't like beans and chili. Specifically beans and chili. That's all I don't. I like beans. I just don't like them in chili. God damn it. What if I just start calling it meat sauce? What if I just stay, fuck it, I don't care, it's just meat sauce. What if I like eating meat sauce, huh? What if I like that? What if I like eating meat sauce? I like meat, I like sauce. What if I just call it meat sauce? I don't care anymore. Fuck it. Stop posting the goddamn clip. I know. Why the fuck would you put beans on a chili dog? I don't know. I don't know why you put beans in chili in the first place, because it's texturally, it doesn't work. It does not work texturally. All beans are in chili is a replacement for the meat. You know why people ever put beans in chili? Is because they couldn't afford to put meat in chili. You know why? Because beans are an alternative source of protein that can replace meat if you don't have enough money for meat. That's why people put beans in chili. You know why I don't put beans in chili? Is because I don't like the texture. It's fucking gross. I hate biting into a kidney bean in a big pot of chili and getting half of my mouth filled with goddamn potato starch. Not potato starch, bean starch. I hate it. It's fucking awful. Gets in your teeth. The skin of the bean gets in your teeth. The mushy, pasty, fucking dry, nasty bean paste gets all in your mouth. Fucking hate it. Beans in a fucking burrito? I'm about that. Because that works. That texture works in a burrito. It doesn't work in chili. It just doesn't. As the beans and the chili lover, I can get behind having without them as well. It's like, I don't care, man. Just let me have my thing. It's like, it's not even, I just don't want to put something in it. Change. Your opinion is wrong and you should feel wrong. Mini arm wrestling championship? Oh, this is 18 minutes. I'm not watching that whole thing. You're a what? I'm not, so, I don't know, like, no. Please don't accuse me of that, Driven. I'm gonna have to time you out for that. Please don't accuse me of that. Oh shit, I didn't want to ban that. I want to time it out. Whoops, sorry. Oopsie. Unbanned, banned, unbanned, timed out, untimed out. Sorry, I've Driven. Please don't call me that though. I don't like people calling me that on the internet, because people will believe it, and it's not. I don't want people to think that. If Astra became a bean streamer ranting about chili, I would approve. Never bring up beans or LA with her. She'll lose her shit. Maybe if she used beans, she'll be able to eat 3 times a day in one. You know what? I don't care. I'd rather not eat than have chili with beans. It ruins it. It fucking ruins the chili. Every single time. It was a fit check redeem for you to change outfit. The what? Oh, there we go. Fit check. Again, fit check is not super great fit. I was gonna change my outfit, but I got kind of lazy, so I'm just sort of like here wearing what I was wearing for the stream. Next time I'll put on a fancy outfit though. I'm Peanut. what does a timeout actually do? Block someone from chatting or watching all together. It blocks, even if you ban someone, they can still watch. All banning someone does is block them from chatting. So I just timed them out for 600 seconds. So in 600 seconds, they'll be able to talk again. But because I don't think they did it on purpose. I don't think they were trying to like do that. They were just saying something, you know. So I know I don't want to ban them for it because I feel like it was just a mistake. But it's like when people start like throwing that word around on the internet, you get associated with that word, and I don't want to be associated with that. I'm not gonna lie, I do not. It's been 2.5 hours and you still ain't dressed up. Yeah, you know why? Because I'm lazy. And I will admit that. I did person say it. I'm not gonna repeat it, but it wasn't anything. It was just I just don't want to be associated with that. Let's just say there was some controversy about a similar thing with the Femboy podcast for an episode. It's like, I don't want to go through that shit again. That was annoying. I've been through that ringer one time. I don't want to do it again. Ban and timeouts are essentially the same thing. Ban is an infinite amount of time, or a timeout is a limited term ban. Yes. I feel like Nano will be the final say in this matter. Why does Nano get the final say? Nano's opinion doesn't change how I like enjoy my chili. Nano's opinion isn't gonna change that. I remember that thumbnail. God damn it! Don't remember that thumbnail. It's bad. I don't know why. I don't know why that was allowed to go through. I don't know who approved that shit. Cause I remember not liking that one. I liked a different one, but it was like that shit came out and everyone was like, "Ooh, ooh, that doesn't look good." It's like, fuck, I didn't even do anything, man. I just fucking someone just made a goddamn thumbnail. It's a stupid thumbnail. Fin video only watch the last 5 minutes. I don't want to watch 5 minutes of a Finster video on my stream. Listen, if Finster wants to take over my stream, he's got to fucking do it himself. Having chowder because I have had a craving. I've never had chowder, I don't think. Chowder! Fanboy Drumming agreed with us too. You can't, listen, I don't care how many people you get to think. You can't just go asking people, do you like beans and chili? And they're like, oh, yeah, okay. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. They're not taking a side. They're just like, oh, I don't really care. You know, I like beans and chili. You know, it's fine. Like, I don't care if people like beans and chili. I don't care. You can enjoy what you like. I don't mind. You can like beans and chili if you like. I don't like beans and chili. I don't like the way it tastes. I don't like the texture. So stop trying to give me beans and chili, goddammit. I like your earrings. Thank you so much. She took a side. She took the wrong goddamn side. They pick on you because you're blonde. I'm not the only blonde one in the community, though. I'm not even that blonde. It's more like a dirty blonde. It looks golden right now, which is weird. It looks almost red in the lighting. It's not. 5 minutes to Astra is like 30 minutes. It is. Well, you know, if I'm gonna watch a YouTube video, I'm gonna have to like. It's hard to watch a YouTube video while I'm streaming. I don't like watching YouTube while I stream, to be honest with you. If they revoke my femboy license, I'd like to see them goddamn try it. They fucking revoke my femboy license. I would like to see you motherfuckers try. I can't do that with the real one, but I can do that with this one. I'm gonna Photoshop you on Hollywood Boulevard eating chili with beans. I'm gonna be very upset if you do that, because that's not something to ever do. Guys, I think we need to find something new to bully Asher about. Is there anything else you dumb, wrong, stupid opinion, dumb opinions on? I don't know. I mean, I don't like pineapple on pizza. That's one I get a lot of shit for. I don't like pineapple on pizza. I don't like beans and chili. I don't like beer very much. I think beer tastes like shit. I want to like beer so much. Like, I've tried to like beer. But every single time I drink beer, I'm like having to like It's like I have to, if I have to force myself to drink something, it's not good. Thank you, Oscar Loader, for the, holy shit, Oscar Loader, holy fuck, long times of see. Yo. Good to see you, Oscar. Holy shit, thank you so much for the $40, but how's it going? Wait a minute, I have to do this because Oscar's here. Wait a minute. Ta-da! You can't see the other ones because the RPK is like back here. But I still got them all. Ta-da! I still got it. Close that so that peanut doesn't climb up in there and make them all knocked out. I give you the follow, Oscar. The return of Oscar. I will not. I didn't notice the pile was missing from the corner. That's why I put them in the some of them are on my desk. Oh, I thought my fucking camera was about to fall over. Some of them are on my desk, like this one. This one's on my desk still. I just have a Mac just sitting here, but other than that, yeah, most of them are back there, but they're pretty much they're kind of scattered though. Old BMWs are horrible cars. RX-7s are overrated. She loves when VTEC kicks in. Oh, and she misses the never-ending fields of corn of Iowa. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I saw Peanut. The Peanut. Wait, kitty. Kitty over there. It's Peanut. The Peanut. Thank you, Manuel, for getting this up to Oscar. Are there any European cars that are actually reliable? German cars are generally reliable. They just cost a fuck ton when they break. Or every car breaks. There she is. There she is. See how long she'll stand. See how long she'll put up with this. Hi, Peanut. Alright, you can go down. There you go, Peanut. Dire cat. Three CRTs and their baby CRTs. 24-hour Mugen putt cam. Honestly, I would. It's not a terrible idea. Moogie generally stays on the couch the entire time, so I might be able to do that. I might be able to do that thing I was trying. I could keep my phone down there pointed at them on a Discord call, and I could just bring that Discord window into the stream. Not a terrible idea. Otherwise, I need like a Bluetooth camera. I don't know how that works. I'm like a cat only dyer. Sure, after they get swapped. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the car. Some of them are unreliable. Some of them are BMWs. As far as I know, are fairly reliable. It depends. It's just that the maintenance costs are exorbitant, and they don't let you work on your own shit. Is Astra single or married or dating? I don't know why I always take like forever to answer that. It's just dating. Hey, Oscar, maybe Astra will change for you now that you're back. Will change for you? Wait, what? VWs are good and don't cost much to fix compared to other year cars. I mean, I don't know about that. I remember when I worked at a mechanic shop, there was this like fucking VW bug that kept coming in, and like my coworker was like about to like murder somebody because those things suck to work on. I'm sure I've missed a lot of things. Oh, I'm trans now. Oh shit, really? Fuck, dude. Well, congratulations. Everybody's coming out nowadays. Congratulations. Is she single? Oh, my sister. Is she single, dating, or married? Well, she's not married, but I don't know if she's dating or not. Man, these side releases are always hard to fucking Dude, even on fucking mini toy guns. Oh, God damn it. There we go. My girlfriend drives a VW Beetle. I'm going to set that car on fire one of these days. Yeah, like, they're just fucking awful cars. I had a 73 VW Bug. It was easy to work on. Yeah, it's a 73. No shit. When it was just an air-cooled fucking, like, Porsche engine. Yeah, those are great. Nowadays, it's like you get this piece of shit engine. It's not even rear-mounted anymore, man. It's dumb. VW doesn't give you much options if you don't like sedans. Is Astra, her brain is not working 100%. It's never working 100%. I'm just fucking so hungry right now, chat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Because I'm not really, like, I'm too picky. I'm too picky for my own goddamn good. Because, like, I want to eat something, but I don't know what I want to eat. So I'm probably gonna make some, like, ramen or some shit like that. My girlfriend has a Toyota Aygo. Toyotas are usually good, but fuck me, I hate this little shit. Any car can be kind of shitty, you know. It depends on the car, right? Any car can be like, you can drive a brand new Ford off the lot and have it break down a mile later. It doesn't matter. Any brand, any fucking shit like that. Grilled cheese sandwich. I don't think I have sliced bread like that. I don't think I have. In fact, I'm confident I don't have sliced bread. And it almost made me lose it. The new Beetle's battery was like in the front wheel well. It took an hour to take out. Yeah, the new Beetles are awful. Anything made past the 80s, don't touch it. Birds have shitty transmissions. Mine died like at 2,500 miles. Yeah. It depends on the transmission. It depends on the Ford, but yeah, generally. When I do know what to eat, I go for a bowl of cereal with chips and salsa. Well, I don't have salsa, I don't have chips, and I don't have cereal. Nor do I generally like cereal. Cereal is something that I like the taste of it sometimes, but most of the time, I'm just not in the mood for it. What's my best gun? I don't know how to answer that. They're kind of like my children, and I like them all. You know what I mean? Like, what's the most expensive gun I have? Probably the Astra that I have. But what is the most effective gun? I mean, it depends on what you want it to do, you know? That's in the new Dodge Electric. I hate electric cars. I think electric cars are dumb. Hybrids are way better. Best car is a Toyota hybrid. Is also the most boring kind of car. Yeah, I mean, Toyotas are really fucking boring. I wouldn't say it's the best car. I like Mazda, but that's only because I'm a fanboy. They all do different things. Yeah, it's like, what is my best gun? I mean, I don't really know, like, what my best gun is. I have a lot of guns that I like a lot. I have a lot of guns that I have, depending on the situation, I would use one or the other, but I'm not sure what my best one is. What have you been up to lately? The engine will take forever to take. Wait. Hers needs a new. Wait. Hers needs a new master cylinder. I'm afraid to try to replace it because I don't know what I'm going to have to remove to get to it. Someday, though. It needs a new master cylinder? You mean like a brake master cylinder? Or a clutch master cylinder? Because clutch master cylinder is pretty important, but a brake master cylinder is really important. Like, yeah, I mean, that's not something you should really wait on, man. Like, yeah, it's gonna suck to fix because it's a VW, but like, hey. Boring cars usually work, though. Reliability and storage space is all I demand. Boring cars, not always the greatest. You know how many Nissans I've seen? Nissan is like such a shitty brand. Like, Nissans aren't reliable at all. But they're pretty boring, too. Boring and unreliable. Just like Volvo. I have about 3/4 of a rotisserie chicken I can now chow down on. Shit, dude, I like rotisserie chicken. Rotisserie chickens are... I haven't had a rotisserie chicken in years. Fucking years, man. More drama. I sure wrong on beans, wrong on EVs. Am I really wrong on EVs? Am I really? Like, come on. Electric vehicles are stupid. They're dumb. They don't work nearly as well as people want them to. And they're dumb. The only ever, like, scenario where I could even remotely conceive that someone should buy an electric car is if they live in the middle of a city like LA or Austin and they don't ever drive outside of that city. Like that if you live in like Houston or Austin or LA and you never leave that city, then fucking sure, that's probably the best car for that. But if you're like every other person I know and go on road trips, don't get a fucking EV, dude. Hybrids are like way better. Smart car? You know. Volvos are immortal. Well, it depends on the Volvo. I meant that more in... I didn't mean Volvo, actually, what I said. I meant Hyundai when I said that. But Volvo, depending on the Volvo, like new Volvos, not that great. Old Volvos, never broke. That's like the fucking Nokia brick of cars, the 80s Volvo. The brick car, oh god, that thing is invincible. But it just depends on which Volvo you have, you know. Been driving EVs for the past 13 years. Used to drive nothing but muscle cars before that. See, like, no, man. It's like, where do you live that you drive EVs all the time for 13 years and have been doing it successfully? Where do you live? Do you live in California? You live in California. Oh, you live in California. EVs themselves aren't the main issue. It's the power grid, which would be fine if we derive most of our power from nuclear, but we don't. We're just transferring pollution to coal power plant somewhere else. That is the big problem, and that people don't really understand is that creating power causes pollution, and it doesn't. The difference between an electric vehicle and a normal vehicle is you're not creating power with an electric vehicle. So when you have an electric vehicle, the entire amount of energy that you're going to use to get from point A to point B is already in the car before you left. When you're in a normal ICE engine, where it's a normal combustion engine, you have a fuel, which is condensed energy, and it's converted into mechanical or rotational energy by the engine drivetrain as you're driving it. So you don't have to store the entire amount of energy you're going to expend moving before you go. It creates it and immediately uses it. Instead of creating it and storing it and using it as you need it, it creates it and then immediately uses it. This is why people don't understand when you get your fucking electricity from a power station, that's just coming from the power grid, which comes from coal plants. I wouldn't mind driving a self-driving car. I could sleep while it drives, especially when I'm on a road trip. You can't do that, though. It's not legal. And plus, they're not, like, there yet. Man, yeah, it's like the power grid is an issue. Our power grid can't withstand it. But more so, what I'm concerned about is the rare metals and the half-life of those batteries. In France, there are graveyards full of Priuses, and they are just, you can't do anything about it. The half-life on batteries is something that we don't think about. Like, in terms of actual environmental pollution, EV batteries are polluting the environment just by existing because you can't get rid of them. The half-life, they have like lithium ion high rare earth metals in every single one of these batteries, and they're bad for the environment and expensive to mine. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Hydrogen fuel cells? Hydrogen is cooler as a fuel source than fucking electricity in my mind. Potential energy, that's what I meant. Where's the rant limit on Astra stream? There is none. People have filmed spicy videos in self-driving cars on the highway. They're pretty close to being on there for road trips. Yeah, but you're not allowed. I would never go fall asleep at the wheel. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to do that anyway. Like, I know they're pretty good, but like they're not that good. I wouldn't trust my life with one. What's the point of a self-driving car if you can't sleep while it drives itself? I don't know. Again, I don't know why people buy these fucking cars. Like, I don't understand it. Tesla, you know, you can buy a Tesla and it will come with DLC that you can't use because you have to pay for it. There are models of Tesla where you pay an extra $20,000 to unlock some code. There's no physical difference between the model of Tesla. The only difference is one of them just allows you to go faster. That's the only difference. It's like, why the fuck do people buy these fucking pieces of shit? BMW is trying to release hydrogen vehicles within a few years. That's kind of cool, but it's obvious that, like, to me, and it's always been obvious to me that electric is not the way the industry is going to go. Everyone was always saying everybody's going to go electric, everybody's going to go electric. I don't think it's going electric. I think it's going hybrid. Hybrids seem like the future because they are so much better than electric vehicles. The only real problem with them is they take a long time to start. A steam-powered car. That'd be kind of cool. Hold on, let me, let's go to Walmart. Hold on, let me go fucking light up the boilers. Gotta wait for that steam pressure to build. Hydrogen cars are a dead end. It costs more to make hydrogen than you get results from the resultant hydrogen. Yeah, but at the same time, that people were making that argument about batteries back in the 2000s, being like, batteries just don't have the energy density of gasoline, and so it's like you can't do that. But then it's just like people say, "Oh, technology's getting better." For what I know, EVs are actually worse for the environment compared to gas cars. That is the first. That's for the first year or two. They are, because you think about it, you have to mine the metals for the battery. Lithium, the like rare earth metals that they have to mine for all of that stuff. It's like produces a lot of pollution because they're using big heavy equipment to do that mining, and then they're producing the vehicle, and then you use it for a while, sure, and you're using less. You're not producing any emissions while you're using the car, but every time you fill up the car with electricity, you're creating emissions, because that electricity created emissions when it was created. You're just using that electricity, so you're still making emissions by driving. It's just you're doing it in a different place. Ferrari has keys that restrict the car's power. You have to prove yourself before you get full power. You have to prove yourself? That's fucking gay. Honestly, if you care about environment-friendly transport, get a horse. Walk. If you care about the environment, walk. Just walk. Don't even get a horse. Just walk. The horse farts. Those are bad for the environment. Amish have it right. Newer EV batteries don't require the rare earth elements only present on a few EVs like Teslas and Fords. Yeah, but like those are 99.99% of the EVs out on the road today. Like I don't remember the last time I saw an electric vehicle that wasn't an EV or BMW or Ford. And much of the rare earth materials won't be around in any mineable amounts in a few decades. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, I feel like electric cars aren't very sustainable because you can't get rid of them. You can't repair them. The batteries are expensive. Even hybrids have this problem where it's like, once the battery is dead, your car's value is nothing, and because your battery's dead and it costs so much to replace that it's not worth replacing. The car is immediately, it's like if your car got totaled when your battery went dead, and it's just like, that's dumb. What? That's dumb. Your battery dies and your whole car is now totaled, so it's just worthless. Fucking take it to a scrapyard. They'll scrap the rest of the car, but they'll leave the battery because you can't scrap the battery because it's not recyclable. So it just sits in a field somewhere, probably seeping into the ground. Very good. Very good for the environment. EVs themselves are very expensive too. Yeah, companies killed streetcars too. We should bring those back. Streetcars? Tire companies called streetcars? What do you mean streetcars? Like street racing? We need a lot more nuclear power. I think that's true. Like, we need a lot more nuclear power, but we also need to, like, I feel like if we took half the energy and time and effort and R&D that we use trying to get batteries to be more efficient, we could have gotten nuclear power to be way more sustainable than it is right now. Like, the main issue with nuclear power is that on the rare occasion it fucks up real bad. That's why we don't use nuclear power right now. If we could just find a way of making it so that never is a concern, then who cares? Let's just use nuclear power. Why don't we build nuclear power plants on the goddamn moon? So that if they all fucking overheat, we don't have to worry about going to the moon. Like, I don't get it. My understanding is that by removing combustion engines and replacing them with electric vehicles, we're laying down the groundwork for power plants to become eco and actually make a difference. I don't buy that for a second. That is some cope. That is cope right there. That is actually, it's gonna help the environment event. No, it's not. That's cope. That's right. Right there. That's cope. Cope. As much as I like cars, light rail is better solution. A light rail? What the fuck is a light rail? Light rail cities like the US had 100 years ago. What the fuck is a light rail? You mean a monorail or like a fucking like a trolley? The fuck is a light rail? Astra on EV's boomer brain. I don't know, man. I'm coming from a diesel like truck perspective, because you also have the same people who are saying that EVs are all that are saying that semi trucks are the ones that are gonna have to go to EV, right? We're gonna make all of our semi trucks EV. No, they're not. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no way in hell EV trucks actually become a thing. They are going to remain a fad, and they are going to die a fad, because EV trucks are the most unsustainable, illogical thing ever. I drive diesel. I'm just quoting others. based. Why not take these no recyclable batteries and dump them in a volcano and then have like, why not take all of these harsh, rare chemicals and shit that is really bad for the environment and dump them into the environment? Because it seems like a terrible idea. That's why. It seems like that would create a lot of gas and toxic things, and that would just get spewed out into the environment and kill people. First, we must resurrect Tesla. You man, imagine if Tesla knew what his namesake was being used for. That poor son of a bitch. He's rolling in his... You know, we would have an alternate energy source if we were able to harness how much Nikola Tesla spends in his grave. If we just harness it, we can create energy. He spends in his grave so much that if we just harness it, we could create a new energy source. EV trucks are a thing. Penske is trying to shove them down my throat right now. They're a thing, but they're a fad. They're not a real thing. You think about it, everything, and I've talked about this before, like, the things that trucks do and the things that trucks need to be good at. They need to be torquey, they need to have a lot of power, and they need to be able to go long distance. Trucks, they tow long distance. That's what they do. That is the point of a truck. They tow long distance. You want a big semi? 99.99999% of all heavy-duty trucks on the road right now are designed with one purpose: towing long distance. That means efficient fuel sources and high torque engines. That's what they use. That's why they use diesel. That's why you never see a semi-truck engine that uses gasoline, is because it's not as efficient as diesel is. That's why everybody uses a diesel in a truck. Now, you try to take an electric battery and try to put it in a truck. In order to get the same range out of a battery that you would a diesel, you'd have to, like, basically take up half of your carrying load and put it in a battery. So now, if you have a truck, and it's a diesel truck, and it can go 1,000 miles on one fill-up, and it can tow up to 50,000 pounds, right? That same truck in an EV format is going to have to fill up every, like, 250 miles, and it's only going to be able to carry 25,000 pounds, because half of the fucking carrying capacity of the truck has been taken up by the goddamn battery. It's just not, it doesn't work. It's like the things that batteries in electric vehicles are specifically bad at are the things that a truck needs to be good at. Just make a bigger truck. That means more energy, costs more. It's not efficient. It's not going to work. There's no reality in where electric vehicles actually overtake the trucking market. I just don't believe it. It's not going to happen. More truck. Isn't this kind of what everyone said about cordless power tools 40 years ago? No? I wasn't alive 42 years ago, so I don't know. But, like, listen, it's like electricity is bad at energy density, because batteries are just not as energy dense as gasoline or diesel. They're just not. They're, like, way less energy dense. And so, in order to have the same amount of energy in batteries as you do in gasoline or diesel, you have to have a lot more weight in battery than you would in weight in diesel. So, in order to go the same distance with the same, like, amount of energy, there's no way you're going to have the same capacity, carrying capacity, with the same amount of energy going into it. I don't know. I kind of lost my train of thought there. That was a little bit of word soup. But, like, point is, given the same amount of energy, an ICE truck will go further and carry more further. An electric truck will not. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Don't do it. It's not good. It's not good. NATO standardized on diesel fuel a major headache for Arctic regions and motorbikes. This created a major headache for NATO standardized on diesel fuel. All Austrian tanks used gasoline during World War I too, because it was easier logistically. That makes sense. Can we get heart rate monitor for streams, Astra? Just going fucking heart rates. Like, oh, goddamn electric trucks, goddamn electric trucks. Yeah. Only 0.0005% of the sun's total energy is received by Earth. If we could increase that number by 25%, it would give us many years worth of energy. It would also cook us immediately. Gone. Humanity, poof. My theory is, science teacher said apparently they are planning on making charging tracks on highways for electric trucks, kind of like scale scale tricked car. I don't know. That's not gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen? It's not worth it. It's not worth the time and energy it would cost to make electric trucks viable. It's more sustainable. It's easier and cheaper to just go into biofuels. Man, biofuels are renewable. They're not fossil fuels. And they do the same fucking thing as normal diesel. It works the same. It functions the same. But you get it from plants instead of the dinosaurs in the earth. Like, I literally had a sermon that I had to sit... I guess not a sermon. I had to sit through, like, a talk on biofuels because I got extra credit when I was in school for it. But it was, like... It genuinely is, like... There is a lot of, like... Nowadays, like, most... in Iowa, at least, because Iowa's big into biofuel. But, like, they were, like, most trucks and most fuels... use some sort of biofuel. Like Iowa, you get ethanol. Ethanol is just corn fuel. You can't do that with the Dyson Sphere, though. Hopefully one day you can... Wait, what? What is this? Explaining Southern accents. What? How did we get on the accents? What? This is an unfortunate truth about Toyota's hydrogen V8 engine. This is a 14-minute video. Engineering Explained, though, is very good. If you want to know why I don't believe that, like, electric vehicles are ever going to take over, he made a video about that, which is ironic because he actually owns a Tesla. But he made a good video about it where it's, like, he showed you, like, he actually, like, in terms of, like, size comparison, like, for this much gasoline to get the same amount of energy out of batteries, you have to have this much battery to get the same amount of energy. It's not efficient, chat. It's not efficient. Looking at Edison Motors Astra, it's serial hybrid logging truck. They plan on expanding to over-the-road trucks in the future. So does Tesla, and I don't believe it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, chat. I don't think it's gonna happen, especially in an industry. I think it would be suicide to mandate that truckers need to have electric vehicles. Logistics is literally the backbone of our country and is run on diesel. If you make logistics less efficient, you make our country less efficient, which means the price of literally everything goes up. Every single thing at the store goes up in price if you make it cost more to ship it. The single best way to kill a country's economy is to just say, oh, all you truckers, you have to use electric. That is a fucking murder. It runs on diesel, Astra. Fuel and go. I like diesel. Your diesel's sweet, you know. It's got that sweet smell. It almost smells like apples. But it doesn't smell at all like apples. But it is sweet. I'll go Mad Max before I go electric. I don't even think electric cars are that bad. Like, if you fucking have a Tesla and you enjoy driving it, then fucking more power to you. It's just, like, I don't think that they're very good in general. I think they're kind of I think they're a gimmick. I think they're a gimmick, and that they're not very good, and that if they're not good for the environment, they're not good for the economy, they're not good for the power grid, but they're kind of cool sometimes. So... Many battery technologies with widely varying trade-offs. For example, batteries with high self-discharge rates are inappropriate for cars but fine for trucks. Or inappropriate for cars but fine for trucks. Again, batteries simply do not have the energy density of gasoline or diesel, which means they will never be as efficient in a truck as gasoline or diesel. So that way, and because that is true, you will never have a legitimate takeover of electric trucks until batteries become just as energy dense as diesel. It's the only way it'll ever happen. Astra has ever ridden in a fast Tesla. Once you go Tesla, it's hard to go back. I get it. I've never ridden in a Tesla, but I understand why people like them. They like to go fast. I press on the button, it goes woo, and it doesn't make a sound. Like, I get it. People like that. I just don't. That's not what I enjoy in a car. You know what I mean? When I enjoy going fast, I like to feel the engine. You know what I mean? I like to feel the transmission. I like to feel everything. I don't like how go. I don't like that, like, you know, Mr. like the fucking like like the space, like the futuristic, like fart noise that it makes when it takes off. Like, it's just, goddamn, it's just stupid. And they're not even faster than normal cars anyway. They just take off faster. You got that 0 to 60 time, but the longer you do, like if you go from 0 to 60, if you do 0 to 120, an electric car is going to do better in a 0 to 30 than it will do in a 0 to 60, and it's going to do even worse on a 0 to 100 because as you go faster, they're just not as good. I want to feel the vibration. I love the vibration on my asshole when I shift into gear. When I shift into my 5th gear, I like to feel the rumble of the engine under my booty. I mean, honestly, if I really cared about going fast, I wouldn't own cars from the 80s. I'd buy a brand new fucking, like, Corvette or something if I cared about going fast. But I don't care about going fast. I like having fun. Thoughts on a bouncy castle? I like bouncy castles. Hello, Sistra, by the way. But I like bouncy castles. I don't think I've ever been in a bouncy castle now that I think about it. But they're cool. Diesel powered vibrator. Jesus Christ. It's like that fucking, like, gas powered Xbox controller. What if they made one with haptic feedback sound? Fake. I hate those cars that do the fake exhaust sound. Well, they like pump a fake engine sound into the cab to make you feel something. I hate that. I fucking hate that. Have you ever blown a tube before? Or has Astra blown a tube before? I mean, I've broken vacuum tubes before, but I've never, like, blown one up. I mean, all of Astra's cars are gas-powered vibrators, if you think about it. Or no, oh, yeah. I guess it's kind of true. It's kind of true. Keep talking, Astra, about chili with beans and EVs. You guys are trying to fucking... You're trying to rile me up here. I don't appreciate this. You're trying to... You ever been a bounce castle? You have to change that, Astra. How am I gonna fucking change that? If I ever see a bounce castle, my thought is, well, I hope those kids are having fun. There's not a chance in hell I'm gonna go inside a bouncy castle, especially if there's got, like, a lot of snot-nosed shitlets around. Like, not happening. Not happening. Listen, I don't like kids. I don't like kids. I don't like being around them, especially when they're, like, flying at you. I know. You get into a bouncy castle, you have to fucking dodge the little fuckers. Like, you get little toddlers flying over left and right. Bouncy castle is a fucking pit bull's wet dream. Everyone going to a hybrid is everything going to hybrid is way more viable than EV. That's what I'm saying. Hybrids, I feel like, are going to be way more prominent than EVs. I had a 1998 Oldsmobile. The suspension was so whack it felt bouncy. 1998 Oldsmobile. Is that what I remember that car. I remember the bounce castle. Sistra. I remember the bounce castle. It was a comfy car, but I'm trying to think because Jizzy had a car. Did he have an Oldsmobile or did he have something else? No, he had a Buick. I always get this mixed up. The Oldsmobile and the Buick. Oh yeah, that's it. I remember. It was a good little car for what it was, you know. It was a fun little car. It was, like, old, but it worked for what it was, you know. Very old person type of car, but it worked and it was comfy. Does need a huge EV charging infrastructure though. So so thoughts on the beauty and the speed of the bounce castle. I mean, this is a pretty class. It's a pretty nice car. I mean, it's, like, pretty comfy. I loved that car. It was a good car. I mean, like, it didn't have very many problems. Like, it functioned. Like, it never really left you stranded. It was a nice car, to be fair. Like, it was pretty good. Oldsmobile are comfy. What if we went back to the rickshaws and sailboats? That'd be based. The reason why Astra doesn't like kids because there are ways to Astra. They were said. God damn it! You guys can't. You guys are having strokes in the middle of your fucking, like. You guys are either typing with one hand or you're, like, having a stroke in mid sentence. I can't. Listen, my brain is functioning at, like, 80% right now. You gotta give me a. You can't do this to me. The reason why Astra doesn't like kids because they were to Astra, what grade on you 5th or what? Oh, okay. The reason why Astra doesn't like kids is because they would say to Astra, what grade are you 5th or 6th? Yeah, I mean, I'm not really worried about that, but come on, man. Come on, medical. Come on. There you go. I can't read this shit, man. Why only 80%? Because I haven't eaten today. And I went on a bike ride to get salt, and it wore me out. Typing with one hand and having a stroke in the middle of typing a comment. It's like you're typing with one hand and then you're having a stroke in the middle of that, and then you're trying to get me, someone who is like not mentally all there at the moment, to try and read that, and it's like I'm already bad at reading chat. This is not helpful. I already eat something, you goober. Yeah, but like, what? Tell your sister to eat more. Eat more. Eating something seems like an obvious solution to the problem of not having eaten. Yeah, but then I have to cook something, and then I have to find something to cook, right? I have to figure out what I have, and then I have to be like, okay, I'm gonna have to like make this into something. And the problem is, if I don't like enjoy the food, like if it's just okay, I don't want to eat it very much, right? Like it doesn't matter how hungry I am. Like I'm so picky that it's like if I don't want to eat something, even if I'm starving, I'll be like, nah. Can we OC Astra to 120%? Banana, apples, carrots, granola bar. I have none of those things. I have some ramen. I have some spicy ramen. I have onions. I have some celery. I have burger buns, but no burger meat. I have chicken that's not de-thawed yet. I have andouille sausage, but it's only like that much of it, so it's not very much. I used to pretend to eat your fingers like spaghetti if you didn't eat your food as a baby. It usually worked to get you to eat something. Man, I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. But I do remember not wanting to eat as a kid too. I remember like my dad being like, "You just fucking eat something, you little shit," and I was just like, "No." My dad was so like, he tried so hard to get me to eat, but it was like, it just wasn't happening. Do you have eggs? Yeah, I think I have eggs, but I don't really want to make eggs right now. It's like I could make eggs, sure, but it's like, geez, there's 200 calories. That'll do it. Not all. Poor baby had to fight older siblings for survival. Not take all. I did. I was the youngest, man. I was fucking, man. It was fucking. You were always like eating people, taking chunks of flesh out of us. I didn't have anything left. I end her romantic river. She doesn't listen to chat. I don't know. What that is interesting though. What other fun facts can you regale us about Youngstra? What Astra lore can you reveal that I'd forgotten about? What sort of young Astra lore is there? It's all adding up. Makes sense now. Astra, I don't care if you go outside and kill the first animal you see for food. Just eat something for the love of God. Eating is so overrated. Like, could we just eat? Probably randomly dancing in public. That was a good thing that I did. I did that. Yeah, I did do that. I didn't do that like a whole lot though. I remember doing that, but not like a ton. I remember doing that like a couple times. Yeah, I used to be a little groover. I used to groove, man. I did like green tractors, and I used to climb on all the countertops. This is true, but I could climb on the countertops because I was small, so I was able to do that. I had to climb on them to get things. Eat femboy kibble, all protein, 300 calories per 80 gram of protein. Femboy kibble, Jesus Christ. You need to eat to survive. Try the Astra diet today. Want to eat something? Just don't. Because they are technologically inferior to red ones. Wait, what? Looking green tractor. are they technologically inferior? I mean, I remember I had this like I was into green tractors, but like I had this DVD that was like it was like a John Deere tractor DVD. I found it recently, but it's like I remember he would like I remember they would put away their vintage tractors, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. I think baby Astra just liked green as a color. Yeah, I did. I did like green as a color. I was about it. Nowadays, it's not my favorite color anymore, which is funny, but it was for a time. It was my favorite color. Probably up until I was 13, green was I was like, this color green was my shit. Right here, like this neon green, that was my shit when I was fucking younger. Did Asher like furry toys? Yeah, I mean, I don't really remember playing with very many toys though. You know, I don't remember like being a big toy player. You know, I liked my John Deere. Right, I was into John Deere for some reason. I think it's because my dad worked at John Deere when I was younger, and so as a kid, I just like fucking absorbed that. But like, I think that was that. But I don't remember. I remember playing with toys, hand-me-down toys a lot. Toys that weren't mine, right? Like the fucking Tonka truck or something. But I don't remember really playing with them that much. I don't remember. I was dying a lot as a kid. I didn't really do much. Maybe Ash is a clone. You liked all our pets? Yeah, I did. I used to put you in dress. Did you really? That's the funniest fuck, actually. I didn't know that. But actually, right now, I kind of remember that. Was that in the yellow house? I kind of remember that now. What am I having? Oh, wait, never mind. Maybe Astra's a clone. Deer only had 2 cylinders. I remember when I was a kid, my dad bought me one of those little, like, you know, like kid cars, you know, where it's just like this little car you can ride around. It was a tractor. He got me the tractor one. I mean, that shit was so cool. I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I remember that too, because I remember my dad was like at the store with me and we were picking it out, and now he was like, which one do you want? And I was like, I want the tractor one, god damn it. He's like, you sure? And I'm like, yeah. Baby Asher likes stuffed animals. Now she's a brony, makes sense. I don't remember having very many stuffed animals. I had a bear that I liked. I had like a little bear, stuffed bear. I had shit, dude, I don't remember like very much of my childhood a lot, like at all. I don't remember that shit. I don't remember any of it. I remember very little. I think middle bro had way more stuffed animals. Yeah, because he was into Beanie Babies for a bit. I don't remember. Yeah, I remember he had the like Bronco Beanie Baby. Yeah, I don't think and honestly, I don't remember what I did as a kid for the most part. Like, I don't remember playing with a lot of toys. Like, I remember I did, but it was like kind of limited because I didn't have that much of an imagination. You know what I mean? I wasn't like. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was. I just forgot or something. But I don't remember like playing with that many toys. Because I was like. I don't remember doing a lot as a kid. You had Washboard. You played as a guitar. I do. I remember that. I remember that shit. That wasn't an instrument, but I remember it. Fuck. I don't know. I don't remember my childhood. I'd love to try mini sweets they make in Japan someday. They look so delicious. The mini sweets? The what? Even though without an instrument you were a musician. Well, yeah, our entire family kind of was like into music a lot. Like every single one of my siblings plays an instrument, and like usually like most of us got pretty good at it too. Like Sistra is like good at playing the instrument she plays. Like she's like could do it professionally if she wanted to. Pretty ones used for tea ceremonies. What age did Astra discover tubes? That was later. That was after she had gone to Japan. That's post Japan, Sistra. I only got into tubes like. Yeah, a couple of years ago. Posture check? Oh, shit. Posture check. Posture check. So, and you and your sis never started a band? I mean, we're like 6 years apart, so... like 6 years apart, and it's not the. She doesn't play. She doesn't play. She doesn't play like that kind of instrument. I had to start a band with a cello and a piccolo. It's hard to start a band with a cello and a piccolo. Yeah, yeah, kind of is. It's not the easiest. Thought like half pastries, half candy. I don't know. Jackson 5 was like 12-year-old year spread, was it not? Yeah, but that was like not healthy, man. The guy who like made that like Michael Jackson's dad like castrated him as a child to keep his voice high. Yeah, man, it's not nice, dude. Not nice. It's not great shit. Poor Michael. He didn't deserve what happened to him. A lot of traditional foods are rice-based. I was thinking maybe what I'll make is I might make some rice, and I might put some soy sauce on that rice. Some Target brand soy sauce. Very traditional. Very traditional. The Astra 7. The Astra 7? I don't have 7 siblings. I have 4. Jackson 5 is not... Well, I guess I only have 3 siblings, not including me. Jackson 5 is not a good family band model, now that I think about it. No, not really. Chemically castrated. Make rice and add a raw egg to it? Ew. Does that work? Is that good? I don't know about that. That seems weird. Seems like that would not work very well. High sodium and carbs, no protein or vitamins. No. I mean, like, what else am I supposed to fucking throw some bouillon in the rice water? I'm not gonna fucking put bouillon in the rice water. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my rice maker, the little thingy. I'm gonna put 2 cups of water in it, and I'm gonna put a cup of rice in it, and I'm gonna hit the little button and wait for it to be done. And then I'm going to take it out of there, pour some soy sauce on there, take my shitty Walmart chopsticks and go nom. If you concede asked Astra to visit yet, vlog a face review would be awesome. I've always wanted to visit Japan. It's not about whether it's like, can I visit or not. It's just basically when, right? It's like I even talk about that here. Like, I want to go to Japan, like almost specifically to visit her, but it's like $2,000 for a ticket. Like, I can't. I think $3,000 plane tickets are the issue. Yeah, that's the issue. Like, it is just, like, prohibitively expensive to go to Japan, unfortunately. And it is. But one of these days, I'll do it. I fucking swear to God. I'm gonna vlog, I'm gonna film the whole thing, it'll be fun. But, yeah. We only have a few Astra clones. Could have a whole Astra symphony. You got some herbs and spices. Herbs and spices to rice? What else are you gonna add? It's rice. Are you going to TwitchCon this year? Depends. If it's in August and if it's in... Because it's always on the West Coast. So it's like... I don't know, per se. I might. I don't know. It depends. It depends on if I have the money or not, to be honest with you. Like, I can't think of very many reasons why I would want to go this year. Because, like, I want to go, but, like, a lot of the people, like, that I used to talk to in, like, the femboy community, we don't talk as much anymore. So it's like... The whole femboy community is less united now than it used to be. I think because of that, it's less valuable to go to someplace where we could, like, meet up. Last year it was like, oh, we can meet up there and we can have a big, like, collab. But now it's like, I feel like that wouldn't happen even if I did go, so. I would stand out so much if I ever went to Japan. Probably 1 foot taller than most all of them. It would be in middle school all over again. It would be content. There is yen. I hear the yen is a little weak right now, and a trip to Japan might not be too expensive for vacation, at least. Still, it's like $3,000 a plane ticket, man. Like, I don't know. And it's like, if I go with Jizzy, it's like, I have to get a hotel. I have to pay for a hotel. And I want to be there for like 2 to 4 weeks, right? I'd prefer to be there for like a month if I could, right? I want to get like the most out of that I can. But I can't really stay with Sistra because of 80 square foot apartment. And I also, I don't think Asher could stay with me. My room's tiny. Like, I'd have to get a hotel, especially if Jizzy's coming with me. And so it's like, if me and Jizzy go, it's going to be $6,000 in tickets alone. And so it's like, ay. It's in September in San Diego. Well, I don't. Yeah, I don't think I don't know. It depends on like I shouldn't say no because like I might, but I can't see that being a priority. I'll just say that. Depends on who's going. Yeah, like if Finn goes, like I'll probably go if Finn went, but there's no way Finn's going. So, $6K in just tickets. Well, you think about it. If it's $3,000 a ticket and you got 2 people. I'm planning a trip with my friend. So far, it's $2,000 for her trains, hotels, and activities. Yeah, it's like $2,000. It's a minimum like $2,000 for the ticket, and that's like just the ticket. So like now you get there, you have to pay, and if you're gonna spend like a decent amount of time there, like if I would want to spend 2 weeks there, right? And I would want to spend like 2 to 3 weeks. You know, if that's gonna be the case, then it's like, well, that's 2 to 3 weeks of hotel costs. That's 2 to 3 weeks of restaurants. It would cost probably upwards of the realm of $15,000 to $20,000 to do that trip, and it's like I want to. But man, is that just so prohibitively expensive. Then we'll go to Rotterdam. I imagine he's going to the European TwitchCon's coming up. I imagine he's going to that one. Oh yeah, I heard about that because Michael Jackson had like a huge crush on her, didn't he? So he acted like really weird around him. Starstruck over Princess Diana. Whole apartment? Oh yeah. Those Japanese apartments, man, they're fucking tiny. Finn can come to the U.S.? Wait, what? He can come to the U.S. now? Did he fix his visa? Did he get his visa finally? I can't. Wait, did he really? That's kind of crazy. Can't. Oh yeah, can't. I was about to say I thought there was like a reason why he couldn't come here. You can stay in an anime theater hotel for about 500 yen per night. 500 yen. What is that, like $50? No, what is 500 yen? That's not $5, is it? That's like $50, I think. One of those. I don't remember the conversion rates. 500 yen is not that much. But it also seems like if it is like that cheap, then it's like, you know, imagine you get what you pay for. How are the train rides? Crazy packed, as they say? I would guess it depends on where in Japan you are. Like Tokyo is different. Been about 50. Yeah. But you think about it, it's 50 a night for what? 14 days. You know, that's like shit, dude. It was like 10 days is gonna be $500, so it's gotta be around probably gonna be $1,000 in hotel costs, about thereof, about $850 to $1,000 in hotel costs. If it's like 6,000 plus 1,000, then you're 7,000 for hotel costs minimum, which is probably gonna be more closer to $2,000 for hotel costs. So you're probably gonna end up spending about $8,000 altogether for the hotel and the plane. But then that doesn't account for any of the food or anything else you do. So if you want to do any touristy things, you have to pay for that. You also have to pay for the restaurants that you go eat at, and you also have to fucking like pay for the transportation. You have to pay for all the fucking gifts or whatever the hell you got. It's not cheap. It's not cheap. One day though. One day I'll do it. Sometimes I have to push my way on the train, but that's during tourist season. Tokyo rush hour is bad, but the trains are every 6 minutes. I would not do well on a packed train. No, I don't think so. I don't think I would get groped at least though, because I'm a foreigner. Swim there? Swim there? Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? Obviously. And me thinking he had to wait until he could switch passport genders to male or female or something. No, his visa got fucked up. He tried to get as far as I know, when he was 19, he tried to take a trip to the U.S., which was not his first trip to the U.S., but he tried to stay here for like 6 months without a job, and the U.S. was like, no, you can't come here for 6 months without a job, you little goober. Denied. And then like thousands of dollars worth of lawyers and fucking trying to get that shit approved later. He still is not able to come to the U.S. It's like crazy with how famous he is. You'd think that he would be able to go, like something eventually would happen, but I guess not. At least you can get anywhere via train in Japan. So cool you can do that there. Maybe, yeah. I mean, you can't get anywhere. Like, there are things... rural Japan is a lot less, like... I don't know, it's a lot less connected. But I don't know. I'm not the one who lives there, so I shouldn't say. You just need one ticket, though. Actually could fit in a carry-on bag. Can I get a child discount? Can I pass off for under 18? Get a child discount? He could still marry 10 muses? He could. I don't... 10 muses... Is 10 muses live in America? I don't remember where 10 lives. I don't see that happening because, you know, he's got a girlfriend now, but, you know. Famous to Zoomers, not the people who issue passports. Yeah, but famous to Zoomers seems like it should be like... Someone should be like, well, fuck, dude, this is... We gotta, like, some business you'd think would be like, let's get this person in the U.S. and collab. But I don't know. I'm really not sure. I don't know that much about the situation because, like, I'm not Finster. So it's like that Finster knows more about what's going on there than I do. But can bronies go in the cargo hold like ponies? God damn it. Fucking bro, you fucking watch one show when you're a teenager and it sticks with you for the rest of your goddamn life. Mostly, yeah. For daily life in rural areas, still need a bicycle or cars, but most of the prefectures are easier to travel to by train. Yeah. Train system there is a lot better though. They have a lot of nice trains. We just got like a train in Florida that goes from like Miami to Orlando for like $80. I want to try it, but I don't know how good it is. I'd claim to be a brony for cheap plane tickets. I don't think that's how you get cheap plane tickets, man. I don't think that's how that works. Chugga chugga choo choo. Trains. I love trains. I do like trains. I wish that we had a better train network. I wish it was just like... I wish it didn't cost that much though, because it's like it's not cheaper to take a train than it is to take a plane, and so it's like, that's dumb. It's like, why is it not cheaper? Like, it should be cheaper. Like, why would anyone use a train over a plane if it's not cheaper? Unless you're on like a no-fly list or some shit like that, but I feel like it's expensive as fuck for that distance. I mean, you spend about $80 in gas. I mean, if you live in Orlando and you drive to Miami, that's like... It's like 4 hours, right? 4 or 5 hours, you know? And it's like, you know, what is it? Like 4 hours? And if depending on the car you have, like, how many X miles? Yeah, I don't know. Not many trains go from Florida to Japan, no. What would it take to become a citizen of Japan? A miracle. That's like $30 max in gas. Depends on your car, though. Like, okay, fine. Let's figure this out. Okay, from Orlando, let's go from the center of Orlando to Miami, Miami, not even Fort Lauderdale, to Miami, all the way goddamn down there. It is 3 hours and 30 minutes. It is 238 miles. And if my car gets... Hold on, calculator. My car gets 20 miles a gallon. So if I go 238 miles divided by 20. So 238 divided by 20 equals 11... So that's how many... I'm going to use 11 gallons. It's almost 12 gallons. So it's pretty much a full tank of gas. So if it's a full tank of gas to go from Orlando to Miami, it's 2 full tanks of gas. And if a full tank of gas is like $30, $35, probably like $35 right now, because it's like... is it? Do I have a 12-gallon tank? I don't think I have like a 10-gallon tank. So I'd have to... So, yeah, it's like 11 gallons of gas, 20 miles a gallon. And that's what, just 11... 12, I guess it's 12... Here's the easy way of doing this. 12 times 3.3, which is gas. So it's $40 basically. $40 in gas one way. So if you drive this, which is again 3 fucking hours to drive, which I don't really want to spend 3 hours in a car driving, but like if you do that, it would be $80 basically. So if the train, how does that cost? Train from Orlando to Miami. High-speed passenger train. Let's see here. From Orlando to Miami. Departure date. Let's go fucking like April or some bullshit. One adult. Search tickets. $80. I mean, I guess if you have premium first class, it's more expensive, but it's literally the same amount of time and money that you'd spend. It's literally the same amount of time and money. Oh, this is $50. Oh, that's comfortable business class. Where's just the normal price then? Oh, here we go. This one's 3 hours 20 minutes. $50. Still like 3.5 hours. It's not really faster than driving. I thought it was faster. Get there a bit faster? I thought maybe, but apparently not. It's like the same price for an Uber. The same price for an Uber? No, it's not. No, it's not. It would be like $400 for an Uber from Orlando to Miami. One adult and one child. I was close. Tokyo to Nagano is a 4-hour drive with tolls and a gas versus 2 hours train for ride for $80. Yeah, so that's cheaper and faster. And it's not faster or cheaper in here, I guess. But it's like the same price. So I guess it depends on your car. Because if you had a car that got 30 miles a gallon, it would be cheaper. Do children fly cheaper than adults? I don't know. I think so. I'm not sure. US doesn't have bullet trains. We don't. We don't have bullet trains. Wish we did, but we don't. It'd be nice if we could have efficient, cost-effective train systems that didn't require us to, drive everywhere. I like driving, but I wish it was like... I wish there was a train from my house to Tampa and to Miami, and I could just get in, like, if there was a train from Orlando to Miami, or to fucking Orlando to Tampa, and I could just hop on that bitch and be in Tampa in, like, 30 minutes compared to, like, 2 hours, I'd be pretty happy. I don't think I've ever had a car that had 30 miles a gallon. Yeah, they're not too rare nowadays because there are a lot of cars that get good gas mileage, but when you only drive cars from the 80s, it's very seldomly do you get 30 miles a gallon. Up to 2 is free, I think. Otherwise, kids cost the same as any other seat. Yeah. Maglev is dummy fast. Yeah, I mean, there's real fast trains out there. I mean, it's like the bullet trains, like just super, super fucking fast. But you think about that, the amount of infrastructure the bullet train takes, right? Right, because you have to have the rails, and it's expensive to have the rails, and it's like expensive, and I'm convinced 30 miles a gallon is the maximum that all car manufacturers have agreed not to exceed, kind of like a light bulb conspiracy. But what about the cars that get more than 30 miles a gallon? There's a lot of cars that get more than 30 miles a gallon. I can name like at least 3 cars off the top of my head that get more than 30 miles a gallon. Fucking Prius, number 1. That Honda hybrid. Like 80% of hybrids, I think, get better than 30 miles a gallon. 30 miles a gallon for a hybrid is bad. I'm pretty sure a Volkswagen Jetta gets more than 30 miles a gallon. California trying to build a bullet train route from DF to LA, but the project needs another $100 billion. Like, ooh, yeah, no, thank you. Model T's got 40 miles a gallon. So you're telling me if I have a Model T, it is more efficient to use that than my BMW. Bullet train is 200 miles an hour compared to the U.S. passenger train. Yeah, it's like fucking... I feel like setting up infrastructure just creates a lot of jobs could run along above highways. Yeah, it would, but it also costs money. and yeah, like there's a lot. We'd have to reallocate funds from something else. Luckily, there's a lot of things that we don't need to be spending money on that we are spending money on, but that's never gonna happen. Even my shitty, crappy Focus gets 34 miles a gallon. Yeah, Hyundai's fleet average is 40 right now. Yeah, like I don't know where. It's a pretty easily disproven conspiracy theory, man. Out of all the conspiracy theories, this is a pretty low level one. I think we just print money out of our but we just print money out of our assholes. This is true. We do that. Model T dongle. It's $290 from Orlando to Miami in an Uber. Yeah, it's $290. It's like expensive. I wouldn't fucking do that. Listen. I had to fucking spend $400 on an Uber once, and I don't ever want to spend that much on an Uber again. I don't ever want to do that. All my vehicles I've owned, the states range from 15 to 18. I have owned. My first car was my RX-7, which I still have, and that gets about 13 miles a gallon. My second car was my Dodge Dakota, which I had for like 6 months, and it was okay, but it got like 15 miles a gallon, I think. And my third car was my Ford Ranger, and that got about 18 to 19 miles a gallon. And now my fourth car is my E30, and that gets about 20 miles a gallon, 21 miles a gallon. Why? Why did we do what? What? Why what? Breakdown on the way to Florida. Oh, yeah, no, no, remember, Sistra, the whole story about when I had to leave my car in the middle of nowhere, Georgia, and then it got fucking backed into, and I had to Uber me and my cats to Florida. It was not a fun time. $400 from Uber, yeah. Surprisingly, an Uber having an Uber take you like a state over is expensive. Would it have been cheaper just to rent a car? We couldn't have rented a car. We had no way to get to anywhere. It wasn't cheaper because we're not. It's like it wouldn't end up being cheaper, but we got super lucky that guy even picked us up. I didn't know the Uber part of the story. Oh yeah, no, it was crazy. Funnily enough, the Uber guy, I was so thankful that he exists though. Like the guy who actually got us and picked us up. It was Lyft actually, not Uber. But man, that guy was a life. What do you mean she gets connected? What? Is that an F? Hello? Big rip. God damn it. Are we back? Are we back? Hello? Are we back? Are we good? Are we good? Are we over the snafu? Are we good? Hello? I almost made it through the whole stream. What happened? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Internet just said nah. Internet was just like, computer says no. Computer says no. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But yeah, no. Apparently, I was finished that story. Like, apparently the only reason why that guy picked us up in that Uber is because we had cats. He didn't want the cats to be, like, left alone. He wouldn't have picked us up if it wasn't for the fucking cats. Audio's looping. Internet said no Uber stories. The internet said no. Computer says no. F, uh-oh, are we getting again? Are we dying? Are we dying again? Oh my god. Hello? Are we here? Are we not doing it? Hello? Are we back? It's okay now? Are you guys see me? It's struggling, but it's working. Listen, okay, it's 10 o'clock. It's time to end the stream anyway. I'm gonna end the stream just because it's already 10 o'clock anyway. But if you can still hear me, that's fine. We're gonna end the stream because 50% frames dropping. I don't know what the fuck. The internet is dying. We're going down. We're gonna make an emergency landing. Thank you, everybody. No one can see me. Okay, well, sorry. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much for everybody who donated. Fucking Oscar, hi. Thank you for coming back, Oscar. Everybody else, thank you so much for hanging out and watching. I'll see you guys on